Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
So last time we left off. Oh, there's a side quest. Let's do this for the moment. But last time we left off, we had saved Mary Jane from a bunch of masked goons robbing a auction of Kingpin's estate. And we found them wearing weird masks, and we were going to take them back to Feast for some reason. But first, there's a side quest, and I like side quests.
There is a side quest, and I like side quests, so I went and I did the side quest, and then I met with my brother, Gordon Freeman.
And now for listener emails. Made from
And to anyone who was wondering, yes, that was me attempting to reference Half-Life Full Life Consequences, which was a really bizarre Gmod parody from like 2009, I think. Basically, it was a fan fiction where it was just all run-on sentences, and there was no breaks. Whoa, Spider-Man.
Is that it? Nope, yeah, sometimes they have backup that shows up after you stop the car.
Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's it, huh? I've had worse commands.
Bernard. Beauty.
Why are you talking about B-movie knockoffs?
Because I just ran past a character named Bernard, and it made me think of that immediately.
Robbery. Suspects are armed. Please mobilize towards Flatiron.
Bernard. Got Nardo in his name.
Gentlemen, afraid I've got to ask you to leave the store.
Spider-Man. Am I right, guys, or am I wrong?
You're wrong, because Spider-Man's a menace! That's right, I've been J. Jonah Jameson the entire time.
Vince McMahon?
Don't do JJ dirty like that.
For context, we're discussing the fact that Vince McMahon's current look is something.
He basically looks unrecognizable as Vince McMahon.
No, debatable. He still looks like Vince, I'll say that much. It's just he looks way worse than he ever has.
I compared him to a rotting jack-o'-lantern after Halloween.
Spider-Man!
I mean, that's accurate.
Are you okay, ma'am?
Carmen, and I'm fine.
I'm Vince McMahon, damn it.
Rodrigo. He's acting weird, and I just found out he's meeting this woman.
Listen,
guy.
I'm not the best person to help
No.
this relationship
Did you know?
It's not like that. I think she's involved with bad people. Rodrigo might be in real trouble. He's scared, but
Never
he
did
won't
find
tell me
out
anything.
what I knew.
I can check it out. Any idea when he's meeting her
Sat
next?
there.
Tonight,
Give me no
by the
answers.
detox center in Greenwich.
Okay. Don't worry, Carmen. I'll find out what's going on. Detox center's not far.
Which Spider-Man?
Carmen
What you
just sent
say?
me Rodrigo's picture. Let's see if I can find him.
Swinging around at the speed of whoosh.
I do think it's interesting. One of the things a Spider-Man game I think lives and dies on is how does it feel to web swing, and this game really fucking nails it.
That's Rodrigo.
So here's the thing. I haven't really played a lot of the games aside from
Doesn't
Spider-Man
seem like a
2,
girlfriend.
Friend or
Look at the photo
Foe,
and see if Carmen
and
recognizes her.
like we're already excluding the PS5 games, well, the PS4 and
Need to
PS5
get it
games.
straight
But
on.
I also played Ultimate Spider-Man, which was also pretty good. So I didn't play Web of Shadows, and I didn't play the other game that came out around that time. Were they any good in terms of web swinging?
I mean, like, again, it's a very mixed bag. Spider-Man 2, I think, almost gets too much of a rep for, like, people who, like, have a lot of nostalgic goggles for the web swinging in that game.
It was
Like, it was better than the first one, yes. That was not a high bar.
Something about plans.
I think it was just because it was so different at the time. and
She could be
it kind of
planning a
blew everyone
heist,
away.
But I'll need more evidence before I can do anything.
Whereas, like, to be fair, like, you go back to,
I'm
like,
gonna see where she's
the
taking
Spider-Man
plans.
game based
I'll
on
be
the
in touch.
90s cartoon, and, you know, it's good. It's just, man, this is definitely from the PS1 N64 era.
I will say, I know one like big thing that for a lot of people makes or breaks it
I need a photo.
is cloud
Purchase
swinging.
with a good angle on this
That
new
is
guy.
to say,
Looks like it's the underside of the High Line.
games where his webs will just attach to
Perfect
anything,
shot.
or rather, will like attach to nothing in the sky.
Yeah. The best way to web swing, if you ask me. What are you talking about, Clarence?
Also, real quick, I think it's funny you mentioned Friend or Foe, a game that really does not have much web swinging at all.
Like, it's there. It's
Like,
about
you can
as
do
there.
a single swing that is very short.
Well, I only brought it up because I knew I was gonna make the comparison because even fucking Ultimate Alliance, as even though it's not really a Spider-Man game, it has more web swinging than the actual Spider-Man game with similar combat in it. Don't get me wrong, it's nothing like this game because I mean, come on. But also like Ultimate Alliance, like shit, Spider-Man can do
Tapping into the train system
more than
should
what
help
he
me
does
follow
in
the
Friend or
train's path.
Foe. Fucking Friend or Foe, he gets, like you said, one swing, then he drops. Ultimate Alliance, he can at least swing across the map and not stop, which was a lot of fun.
Well,
It's
also,
not fun.
Friend or Foe has issues besides just the lack of web swinging.
Don't get me wrong, when I was 10, I think when that game came out, I liked it. But that's just because it was Spider-Man, and like, hey, I get to play as Spider-Man and some bad guys, and other characters I kind of recognize from the comics.
But also, bizarrely, like, a lot of the characters have their Raimi designs, and the new Goblin is here.
Yeah, they were trying really hard to tie it to Spider-Man.
Even though, again, this game has nothing story-wise to do with the movies.
No. And,
Hell,
like, I can deal
like,
with it to a degree.
The other main criticism I hear levied against that game often, which I think is fair, is that it's very repetitive.
It is.
Into the line.
Again, as a 10-year-old, fine. But like,
oh yeah, no, as a 10-year-old who just loves Spider-Man, perfect. It's great.
As a grown man, oh no, this is definitely not for me. I was not the target demographic for this game. Also, Mysterio's the main villain, and he has an army of carnage. That's the story.
Well, aren't they like holographic robots that look like Carnage or something?
I think so, yeah.
Also, they treat the Mysterio reveal like it's such a twist. Like, it's not the most done thing, like, it was Mysterio the entire time?
I mean, shit. Even I recognize. Even I had an idea, had a feeling it was going to be Mysterio from the start of the game. I was like, huh. Keep in mind, I was a 10-year-old who barely read the Spider-Man comics, but I was familiar with some of the media. I was like, it's going to be the fucking fish-headed freak, or the fishbowl-headed freak, right?
Don't get me wrong, I love Mysterio. When he's done right, I think he's a great Spider-Man villain.
I was thinking about it last night, the reveal and Far From Home, that it was like he was faking it the whole time, and how he's just kind of sitting there waiting for the whole thing to unveil itself, and then he just goes, wasn't that hard, right? And he has that like shit-eating grin on his face, like, oh, he's so good. Ugh, like, say whatever you want about Far From Home, because there are things to
Oh no,
absolutely say.
Gyllenhaal is easily the highlight of the entire movie.
Like, he's like it's the one thing John Watts has definitely gotten right with his Spider-Man movies. His villains have been fucking great. Fucking Michael Keaton's Vulture and that one little monologue he had, I'm like, fuck, that's good. Like, he solidified Vulture for probably a lot of fans who aren't so familiar with the character.
And even when, in No Way Home, where he brought in villains from previous stuff, a lot of those villains he gave like a kind of send-off that they didn't get otherwise, mainly Electro.
Yeah.
But also, like,
yeah, like,
he showed that he understood what really worked about those versions of the characters.
yeah.
Don't get me
It's something
wrong,
that-
some of them not so much. Like, Sandman and Lizard kind of got shafted, but that was hampered by the fact that but that was also hampered by the fact that their actors couldn't even be on set physically.
Yeah, no, they both had serious scheduling issues, so they were able to record lines, but that was about it.
Yeah, spoilers. That's why Sandman is constantly made of sand, and Lizard is like only Lizards at the end. But like even when he's de-lizarded at the end, it's just reused footage from Amazing Spider-Man.
I'm blanking on his actor's name. I think it's like Reese something.
Especially if you'll
Not Reese Darby. No.
But again, like Norman was done fantastically. Again, Electro got a redemption that I thought he very much deserved.
Yeah.
Doc Ock got a nice send off.
The scene with him and Maguire's Peter was really sweet.
Yeah.
That really sat well with me. I was like, yeah, I'm liking this. Is it super fan servicey? Absolutely. But
and even ignoring the villains, like fucking Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man got the conclusion that he was kind of denied by the reception of Amazing Spider-Man 2.
It was the reception. It was a lot of things going against Amazing Spider-Man 3 happening. It wasn't even just
for starters,
reception.
Sony's continued obsession with a Sinister Six movie that they're never going to quite make work.
We got a Frightening 5 movie. That's the best you're gonna get.
I would have said Fearsome, but yeah.
Fearsome's better. I like that. Fearsome 5. That's a lot better.
I understand we have another.
What's it from Kung Fu Panda?
The Furious 5.
Yeah. Yeah, Fearsome 5. That's good. I like that better.
Oh come on! That dude fucking rerouted that punch to connect with me.
I don't know. I like Spider-Man.
Which is I said this last episode again. Why I feel so continually frustrated by the current comics.
Yeah, they're really bad. It's like
drugs are maybe
again. I was losing my shit about this to Kevin. They gave Peter the Mind Goblin.
They really did it.
They quite literally, not metaphorically, gave him the Mind Goblin.
I'll say this. The new run of Spider-Man comics, they're really, appalling.
Love laying out bullies.
Gonna let that one sit. Moving on.
I mean, again, at least these fucking games are fantastic. That gives me something.
At least all the other media based around Spider-Man is much better than the comic run right now. I mean, even when he appears, the one thing everyone agrees with, when Spider-Man appears outside of his own comic, they treat him like he's the fucking greatest superhero in the world.
Oh, hold on, I missed the backpack.
But, you read his comics and you think, oh, this guy's a fucking loser. You're wrong, Peter is a loser. That's not really an argument. But Spider-Man shouldn't be a loser. You can pick on
one
Peter
thing I will say, though, that I heard someone make this point recently, and I do agree with it. Y'all, don't just, dump the blame solely on the current writer. Because the writers of especially the Amazing Spider-Man comic are very much beholden to powers above themselves. They do not get to make all the choices going down in the comics at all.
Marvel editorial has a fucking grip on these guys. It is.
Well, and it might not even just be, editorial. It could be an executive situation, like Ike Perlmutter.
Well, I'm just assuming that with the editorial, a lot of the...
No, again, I'm not saying it's not those guys' fault. I'm just saying, unfortunately, we might never know truly who is, responsible for what's going on in the comics.
I gotta know, because, why would you not want... Because let's be very real, Spider-Man is the face of the company, regardless of your opinion on any of the other characters. Why would you want to take the face of your company and just not give him anything to work with?
I mean, it's not the first time they've tried to do evil Spider-Man. Although I should also say, the baffling writing choices in the Amazing Spider-Man comics are not exclusive to the introduction of Paul. They've been going on for a little while now. Like, obviously, there's the whole chasm thing with Ben Reilly. Hi, Kevin.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, not much.
But also, like, before that, there was the whole situation of what was the guy who, like, presented himself as, like, the revived Harry Osborn, but, like, blah, 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 it wasn't actually blah, blah, blah. The demon, that made Peter want to kill himself. I can't even remember his fucking name, because he's so fucking boring. And it turns out it's actually those two, like, kids, supposedly, between Norman and Gwen Stacy, from that storyline everyone hated.
It's funny because, like, that storyline had a really cool Sin Eater run.
Well, Sin Eater is also a big problem with, like, in that he's basically responsible for what's currently wrong in it.
Show me some love.
What'd you say?
The Sin Eater is the reason that Peter currently has the Mind Goblin.
God damn it.
Albeit indirectly.
Also, I just gotta say it, Sin Eater should be a Daredevil villain, not a Spider-Man villain.
Again, he's a guy who shoots the evil out of people with a shotgun.
Yeah, he's a Daredevil villain. Am I wrong?
Mr. Lee will be here soon.
No.
Could use a snack.
Especially with that name, that's a Daredevil villain.
Like, come on, Marvel, you're not even trying anymore. Well, they... Also, love the addition of the Greek coffee cups in this game. You've all seen those cups. You're very familiar, I assume.
Of course, they were even in Into the Spider-Verse, when they went to that burger joint.
Oh, man.
And they were in No Way Home at the donut shop MJ worked at.
Yeah. I don't know why I just like seeing them. They're really cozy. And it's really just a paper cup. That's all it is.
Well, I love going through the feast shelter just so you can interact with the people here.
Oh, these people are great. I'll be right back.
Hey, that'd be great.
She hasn't asked, and she's not gonna. I'm not going anywhere.
You don't know that. Nobody does.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. That's a promise.
Six months sober. Never thought I'd make it.
Hell yeah.
Partnership with restaurants and grocery stores works great. Any surplus food comes right here.
Our fruit technology, that's what sold the PlayStation 5.
Peter, what can I do for you?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. What is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
I really love featuring Martin Lee in this. I think he's characterized fantastically in this game.
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon.
Like, I don't think he's one of the most obscure Spider-Man characters, but I think he's not exactly, like, mainstream known by the mass public.
No,
So I think it's really a great inclusion of him in this.
I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped. You know, the business community's really stepped up. Both job training and hiring. Well, most of them. Sad not to see Oscorp here. Looks like May's not in yet. Miss you.
Aww.
Man, was I
Nerd.
a dork. So I was into horses. Wasn't everybody at some point?
Just gonna go through this because it drives me nuts having the new notification on there.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab.
Oh yeah,
Let's do a
no.
little
It's
Spidey
always
workout.
the worst. Like you see 50 exclamation marks and you have no idea what they mean. And then like you leave to like you're like, alright, I checked every single item and the exclamation marks are back. And you're like, why are the exclamation marks are back? And then you have to like click on every single one to get rid of the exclamation marks.
All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it.
Yep, we got the homecoming suit / Civil War.
And you get Spider Bro. It calls in Tom Holland to help you out for a second.
Alright, where's that side mission we talked about? All the way up. Oh, damn, 2 of them all the way up here. One of the big criticisms I did hear about the advanced suit in this that I do kind of get is that the red on the suit is almost a little too faint. Like it almost looks orangish almost.
Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
In this game?
The advanced suit.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
It seems like they actually did correct that somewhat with the 2.0 suit in the next game.
Here's your stuff.
Yeah, but now they have the white outlines a lot of people hate.
I don't mind the white, honestly. I think it's a good enough design choice that it like makes the suit unique without making it like unrecognizable as like, oh yeah, that's Spidey's suit.
Exactly. It's fine. I do prefer it without the white outlines, but I'm not going to complain.
But also, with the sheer amount of suits both these games have, you got your pick of the litter if you don't like this one.
More of them? For criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle.
My mom bought ginger snaps cookies. Going those right. So for those of you who don't know, I was gone for this entire weekend because I was in Indiana visiting Notre Dame campus for the Notre Dame Ohio State game. And yeah, it was great. Good time. Good times to be had.
Not to be confused with Notre Dame, France.
Notre Dame is in France.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is the college.
The superior location. I'm sorry.
Hello?
Does Notre Dame have the linebacker bar?
Oh, hey, what's up?
The nastiest piece of shit dive bar you've ever been to.
Forget. I just.
We were
I'll be there
fucking.
soon.
We walked inside, dude.
This tardiness is starting to become
I don't think I've ever walked on stickier floors in my life. Like, I was like, Jesus, like, if I didn't move for more than 5 seconds, I was gonna be stuck there for like a good minute.
Instead, we broke.
Also, Also, I want to point out there is a little plane glitch on screen that never happened.
I honestly didn't even notice it.
Yeah. No, we
You
flew
just see
out
the window just
to.
rapidly flash. Holy cow!
We flew out to Chicago and took a car to Indiana from there. Which sounds ridiculous, but we were told like that's like the one way to get there. Then we found out there was a airport like 20 minutes away from the campus.
I think we were talking about
yeah.
I didn't upset him when I stopped by.
Well, that one probably is like stupid expensive anyway.
I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you.
Oh,
he admires how dedicated you are to helping others.
Spider-Man.
Like 3 important buildings in a row here.
Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual.
I mean, I guess
Right,
that is
so
just
good luck,
Manhattan,
man.
so.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
I mean, what does Jersey City have? The Goldman Sachs building? That's about it.
I like to think that while we have the arches, France has the arch, so.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
all.
like yeah. Avengers Tower, famous New York landmark.
I was talking to Kevin, like, the biggest issue I have of that being in the game is it makes you ask, where the fuck are the Avengers when all this shit's going down?
They...
And we're done.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm just waiting for Thanos to be in 2 and them to not show up still.
Actually, you know where they are, Jack? They're in Latveria, fighting Doctor Doom.
I love a happy ending.
Fine, where are the Fantastic fucking Four?
Who?
Or Doctor fucking Strange, or Daredevil, anyone. Give me something.
They were on vacation.
Yeah, I know. Spidey's got the worst luck right now. All the other heroes are like, peace.
Everybody signed their days off forms, and Spider-Man was the last one, and then everybody was like, sorry, we need at least one hero this weekend, and they're like, oh, come on. Yeah.
Just when I got the tickets to see, Van Halen. No. I can't think of any band to see a concert right now.
I thought you were saying, where's Van Halen during all this? I'm like, I don't know, does Van
Well, they're stopping an
Christ.
asteroid from hitting the Earth.
Yes.
You're thinking of Aerosmith from,
Oh shit, that's totally... God, what the fuck is wrong with me?
No, they're both big rock bands from the 80s, I get it.
That's alright, I get my Zeppelins mixed up too.
There's only one Zeppelin. I do, for some reason, I always get Led Zeppelin and Leonard Skinner mixed up whenever I try to say one or the other. I don't know why.
You get your L's mixed up, it's fine.
It's the L's with, like, the S and Z kind of names, but still, like, they don't even sound that similar.
Oh, I think I know what side quest this is.
And they're also two completely different styles of music. One's southern rock, the other one's more... I don't want to say glam rock, because that feels very...
Yeah, no, it's the birdwatcher lady who saw some sketchy shit going down at the castle in Central Park.
This one's pretty cool, actually.
Nighttime bird watching?
Well, I was watching for nocturnal raptors in the park when I noticed a bunch of men armed with rifles over at Belvedere Castle.
Thanks for the heads up, Miss.
It's just a fun concept for a Spider-Man issue.
I'll keep an eye on the activity.
That's the thing. A lot of these sound like one-offs from the comics, and I really like that.
Got a hunch they're not tourists.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like a good, like, story arc in comic books. I mean, who doesn't? But, like, there's something about the one-offs where it's like, we're just having a nice day with the hero here.
Problem with swinging through Central Park is you're stuck staying pretty low.
Yeah. So when are we gonna get a Moon Knight game?
God, I wish.
Wouldn't that just be Assassin's Creed?
Yes, actually, it would. But I mean, what is this game but Assassin's Creed but with Spider-Man? But it has a lot of the same controls, doesn't it?
Sort of, kinda. Not really. Especially
I
modern
would say
Assassin's Creed is very disconnected from what I think you're imagining.
You know what it is? Because a lot of people compare the Arkham games to Assassin's Creed, and a lot of people compare this game to
Arkham, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they also compare the Mad Max game to Arkham, and they also compare... You get the point. Most games with this kind of combat get compared to fucking Arkham Asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong, great game, but like, come on. It's a standard action game. That's like saying Mega Man. It's just like Mario.
Check it out.
That's all of them.
You run, you jump, you shoot.
Not sure what's going on
man.
here. Wonder if there's any info I can get from this.
Yes, I remember when back in
God
the first days of
damn
Mario.
fucking
when
pigeons.
Just stole a flash drive full of evidence. Maybe a pigeon. Is that normal?
It is nesting season, so I'm not surprised. You know, I think there's a nest in the trees just southeast of the castle.
Yes, Kevin. I think
I'll check it out.
a Moon Knight game in the style of Assassin's Creed would actually be kind of perfect.
Come back with that flash
But here's the question.
dirty sky rats.
How hard is that M rating gonna be?
You know, pigeons are actually remarkably intelligent.
Remarkably intelligent, huh? Hey, pigeons.
Because it is Moon Knight, and well, a lot of people compare Moon Knight to Batman sometimes. Let's just say, Moon Knight does not have a no-kill rule.
He doesn't have the drive.
He's trying to be better about that, but yeah, no, he will if push comes to shove.
He will be like,
you love a pigeon.
Yes.
One of them stole a flash drive full of evidence.
I do love the Moon Knight comic where I don't even know what the fuck exactly happened, but the cover of it is just Moon Knight and then like a hobo skeleton with a shotgun is about to kill him. Just to let you guys know, the comic that came after that was not that good.
I mean, again, I've told Tim how much I fucking adore the current Moon Knight run.
Looks like they were uploading a worm to the
Seems like a really good side cast of characters for Moon Knight
backdoor access to
interact with
personal
too.
data.
And again, I think I told Tim this. The way someone described it to me, that like it's kind of absurd how much this is accurate, even though I need you to continue to trust me. This is really good. It's Moon Knight does Ghostbusters.
Yeah, basically it.
Because basically, like, the premise of this run has been Moon Knight opens an operation called the Midnight Mission, where basically, like, New Yorkers and, like, various travelers of the night, which is his prerogative, can come to him with issues that they're concerned about, and he'll solve it.
Look, put it bluntly with Moon Knight here. If there's a problem, he'll solve it.
Also, among the many things he has to stop in this run is a vampiric pyramid scheme.
Yep, I think I've read that issue.
People came here to get away.
I have fallen off a bit, but I definitely think I've read that one.
Keep them away from the box.
Also, who doesn't love, like, in Brittle, all the characters that work with him are great. I love Reese, I love
Soldier.
Soldier's great. I had to think of Tigra's great in this run.
Oh yeah, Tigra's fantastic.
Is it Tigra or Tigra?
I say Tigra, but I'm sure someone would probably make a case against it.
Shit. His therapist is great.
Oh yeah, the Avengers mandated therapist. Because the arc involving Moon Knight before this comic was Khonshu forcing him to help take out the Avengers and steal their powers so he could try to take over the world.
Wait, the little roly shits from Monster Hunter?
No. Khonshu is the Egyptian god of the moon and the guy who basically gave Moon Knight his powers.
I see.
My favorite part of Moon Knight is that, because, like, now we know, like, yes, Khonshu is real and Moon Knight interacts with him.
Well, yeah, no, but, like, pre-Khonshu using Moon Knight to steal the Avengers' powers and take over the world, it was always a debate of, is Khonshu real or is Moon Knight just insane?
Oh no. Are you sure?
And the answer is
yes.
Both.
Lock the roof entrance and hold tight.
Yeah, no, Khonshu is real, but Mark Spector is fucking crazy.
But again, it's because Khonshu is real and a god kind of fucking screwed around in his brain.
Yeah, fair enough.
Open up!
Nearly there.
What if we got an Assassin's Creed game mixed with Tony Hawk Pro Skater and basically made a Night Thrasher game out of it?
Wait, a Spider-Man Tony Hawk game? What?
No, Assassin's Creed.
Night Thrasher is a Marvel character who's like a street level vigilante who rides around on a skateboard.
Oh, okay.
To put it as this is actually pretty accurate. He's Batman on a skateboard.
That's all of them. Check on Stephanie.
Granted, the solo run of him from the 90s that I've been reading.
The 90s, okay.
Oh yeah, very much.
The skateboard thing is actually not that prominent in the 90s run. If anything, he glides and like has like a grappling hook more than anything else. But it's a lot lamer. It's more practical, I guess.
But I think I'll focus on jailbirds
skateboards.
Oh, okay. Had to switch it back to daytime.
I'm trying to think of like other Marvel characters that could get like a good game. Like I know we have the Wolverine game coming soon.
Also from Insomniac.
Yeah, who am I kidding? That game's gonna come out for like another 5 years, maybe. Shit.
But no, I mean I think that's gonna be really interesting. But also, it's one thing. Of all of its flaws, that's one thing I really did like about Friend or Foe is, like, it wasn't just a Spider-Man game. You were seeing other members of the Marvel Universe.
Something to do on Stakeout.
Yeah.
Is that a Nintendo Switch?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Steam Deck? No. PlayStation, whenever they get that technology. Got it.
Let's see.
What was I going to say? Man, like that's why I loved Ultimate Alliance so much as a kid, because it introduced me to so many characters I've never heard of. Like, introduced me to freaking... That's how I found out who Moon Knight was. That's how I found out who Luke Cage was. Captain Marvel, who at the time was Miss Marvel still. Deadpool, that was my first time ever learning about him.
Was it Ultimate Alliance 2 that had the, like, very oft-forgotten ultimate version of Deadpool?
I don't know.
No, wait, no, it might have been one of the, like, Spider-Man, like, games with the dimension, either Shattered Dimensions or the other one.
Web of Shadows.
No, not Web of Shadows. There were two ones that involved, like, multiversal shit.
Might have been them, because I really don't remember a lot of the other Spidey games from that era.
I just had to thank you for saving my...
Oh, it's my favorite side quest.
When did this happen?
Just now. Busy guy like you. I guess it all blurs together, huh? Near the theater on 126 and Powell. She just called and told me.
Right. Sorry.
I love this side quest so much.
Glad your daughter's safe. Okay, I wasn't anywhere near there.
Hold on, real quick. First, let's hop up to the police station and get the map for this area.
How early into the game are we?
Pretty early.
We did episode 1 like last night, right?
Yep.
Sorry, I couldn't be there. I was busy screaming at the top of my lungs for Notre Dame to not fuck it up. Which they did kind of do by the end of the game, but circumstance.
Oh, Tim, I didn't get to tell you my setup.
Yeah?
My computer is on a blue box.
Oh yeah, because after he moved into his apartment, his parents went on a vacation and he had to house sit for a few days.
Yeah.
So all of his shit is at his apartment.
For my island. Oh no. Go ahead.
I don't have a table for my PlayStation TV. My computer monitor is on a blue box, and I'm lying in bed.
I imagine Kevin while house sitting, going to his basement. It's like that one shot of Will Smith at the end of Fresh Prince when the whole house is empty.
Also, real quick, just because this does set up someone who I think is going to be relevant in the next game.
This piece of Mysterio's helmet gave me ideas for my eye lenses. Go ahead, sue me, fishbowl head.
Oh my god, I actually really want to see how Insomniac does their design for Mysterio.
I can't wait to see Mysterio legally fight Spider-Man over his technology.
What if?
Still alive. So whoever did this isn't a lethal protector.
Hey, lethal protector drop.
Yeah. What if with the Spider-Man 2 game sequel?
Thanks for keeping us safe, Spider-Man.
That we're getting. What if we get the Mysterio design from the Spider-Man 2 movie game?
You mean the orange helmet?
On my way now.
Yeah.
Which way was it again?
That was a bizarre color palette.
That way.
It was.
Thanks. I got a little turned around. Someone's impersonating me.
And here's the thing.
Again. I've got to pick up his
Yes,
trail.
the green and purple is iconic to Mysterio, and it always will be. But also, there's like 15 other characters in Marvel who have the exact same color scheme.
Oh wait, is this?
Work for Fisk. Freaking unemployed now. Thanks a lot.
I got it. I got a picture.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's the bar with no name.
Good shot.
Oh, I've been there. I'm just kidding.
But like, take for example the MCU design. I know we mentioned that earlier, but like they didn't want to do just the green jumpsuit, so they broke it up with the golden armor. But even then, if you take away the golden armor, it's a very faithful adaptation of his costume. Like again, the golden chest piece is basically the only thing that's not part of his original design. Like they have the grid patterned like green jumpsuit. They have the big blocky gauntlets. They have the fishbowl head and the cape, obviously, with the two eyeball clasps on the cape. Like again, they only put the armor on there to break up the like jumpsuit from just being just a jumpsuit, and I get that. But that's like the only real non-faithful part of that costume, and I appreciate that. Because I feel like with Mysterio especially, there's a lot of temptation to not do the fishbowl head.
Quickly.
You came back! I can't thank you enough for saving my friend from the fire. I thought she was dead.
My pleasure. Look, I want to make sure everyone's safe, but the smoke kind of got to me. Do you remember where I went next?
Sorry, I was helping my friend.
I agree.
I think
Sorry,
you went
I
back
was
up
reading
there.
something.
You're good.
Thanks. Give your friend my best.
And frankly, there was that... we know for a fact there was that temptation with that movie, because concept designs show very different like directions they would have taken it.
Yeah.
For example, they wanted to follow up on that part of his fake backstory of being like a soldier from another dimension. So they were very sci-fi and armored in different ways. They almost looked like a Buzz Lightyear look, almost.
Use the fire escape.
Oh man, a whole few years before the Lightyear movie. Everyone liked that.
Fire extinguisher, huh?
It was
Where he
fine.
left it.
I think everyone's out safe now. Nice work, Spider-Man.
We're not getting into fucking Buzz Lightyear discourse on this channel.
Oh, it's chemical minigame time. The thing I really hope doesn't make that much of a return in the sequel.
Well, here's the good news, Jack. In the sequel, we're only going to have MJ side parts.
No!
Hold on. I got you covered. Get pipe puzzles. All the pipe puzzles.
ADP. Pretty standard. And easy to track. I got fire suppressor on him. If I key my
Spider-Man
lenses
2
to
has
track
been
its
replaced by
chemical signature,
Pipe
it
Puzzle
should lead me
5.
right to Spider-Man 2.0. He's walking
Why are we
normally.
here?
No webs, no powers.
Play pipe puzzle
Which makes what he's doing suicidal.
He's just like on his iPhone.
Excuse me, pardon me.
You know what I tried to play while I was at Yestercades last week?
I think you told me, but go on.
I tried, well, Pac-Man, because the game just wouldn't work. I tried playing, was it Tempest? Like the weird 3D
Oh, hell
game.
yeah, yeah. The one a lot of people
good
use as reference for what Polybius might have looked like.
Yeah, I am not good at that game.
Those hot dogs smell amazing.
Don't push it.
I've tried, and I'm not good at it.
Gets free hot dogs? I never get free
Also,
hot dogs.
maybe because I'm just rusty, but playing Arkanoid, or whatever the game's called, at the SDK, it humbled me really quick, because I was bad.
I told you everything. The deal's going down on the
Yeah, I got my, like, I suck.
Right, just
shit.
You stay out of trouble. Hope I'm not too late. My doppelganger's got some skills.
I told you. I give up.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Oh, well now.
And he left the drugs. Seems like his
This
intentions are
Spider-Man
good,
doppelganger
even if his
pretty
police
dang
will handle
well
the
for
cleanup.
himself.
Counterfeit Spidey must have gone down the other fire escape.
What's the difference between you and I? I wear hockey pads.
That's him.
You mean a hockey mask?
No.
People seem to like him. Yeah, I mean.
Have you never seen the Dark Knight?
Weird.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about a hockey mask.
Excuse me.
No, he's in hockey pants, so that's what they were wearing to like guard themselves up.
Like that. Nobody talks
Okay.
like that.
Let him go.
Yeah, right. We'll get even more from this.
I'm not wearing hockey
in
mask.
your head.
Whoa, hey guys! I'm not the real Spider-Man.
Not anymore, you.
Alright. First mistake this guy did with his costume,
Time
Jack.
to even the odds.
Didn't wear gloves.
Yeah.
DNA all over the place.
I mean, also the fact that he's wearing a literal Halloween costume and trying to fight crime.
Kill them both.
I mean, look, that was already step number one, but we don't have to talk
Real
about that.
Spider-Man? No way. You know how to fight.
Oh, hello, friend.
Teach at Chikara Dojo. I just wanted to help spread the legend, you know? Yeah, but when you dress like me, you inherit my enemies.
Whoa, we
and I've got
fight
a lot
him.
of enemies. Look out! More of them! I'll take the ones with guns. You get the rest.
Jesus. Spidey, I think you killed that guy. No, he's knocked out. He's fine. Spidey, his head went through the...
That man's dead.
Spidey, that man's head was fucking thrown
I said the same thing
fence.
to Kevin yesterday about that one stealth takedown where you bash their head on the like wherever you're perched. It's like, oh, he's at least concussed, and you're gonna hang him upside down.
You also missed where he chased a man off a building and pushed him further away from the building.
But yeah, that guy's fine. Like, yeah, he flew back a few feet and hit a wall really hard, but like, that's like a dislocated shoulder at best. Same thing with that guy. Like, all right.
Also, I saw you like slide right into that wall, and I just imagine that's just how you lose a life in this game. You just web swing to an enemy, but you crash into a wall. Thank goodness second Spidey doesn't have a health bar.
Yeah, seriously, that could.
Could you imagine if this was an escort mission?
Be the worst mission in the game.
Also, like how the Bazooka Man had another gun on standby.
Well, yeah, you can't exactly fire a bazooka up close.
I mean, you sure should try.
Fine, you can do it once. How about that?
Yes, you can. You ever seen Death Wish 3?
Everybody gets one.
Fucking at the end of the third Death Wish movie, the main villain corners Charles Bronson in his apartment, and when he gets distracted for 1 second, Charles Bronson grabs a fucking World War II rocket launcher and at point blank range kills the guy and walks away unscathed.
Spider-Man No More. Another. That's 2 comic title drops in one side quest.
I'll remember that.
I like it.
Because we had a Lethal Protector reference and now Spider-Man No More. Hold on, also, can I walk away and then walk back in and do this Kingpin hideout?
The answer? Survey says you're dead.
Maybe you just did the hideout and you need to end it out.
Nah. It's a different thing. Here, I'll go do that in Tenna and then I'll come back.
Also, Tim, we determined Spider-Man's broke because he invests in all this crypto, like base tokens.
Oh my
and,
god, yeah. Kevin got real wound up about the fact that they're called tokens.
Because Spider-Man does so much for this city, not get paid, and I'm just like, dude, it's because they keep paying him in tokens.
I mean,
Spidey, do you take Bitcoin?
Here's the thing, Kevin, actually. There is actually something to be said about what you're saying. Because while now it's usually just shown that when he first got his powers, he used it to become like a wrestler and stuff like that, the original way he did it is he used his powers to become a celebrity. Like, he took up the Spider-Man mantle and then just started appearing on like talk shows and stuff like that, and trying to do it for money. And then Uncle Ben got killed.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
Gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever
I
needs
know
a
that
lawyer.
joke.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man? I love that so much.
So dumb.
Oh, the negative suit.
I love Bitcoin. I love cryptocurrency because it's like, man.
Oh right, Tim, you did miss me having to explain to Kevin the bombastic bag man.
Incredible.
There's one actually glaringly inaccurate thing about this portrayal of the suit.
Yeah.
He has gloves and boots. When he first put on the bagman suit, he didn't have time to find boots and gloves.
I mean, this looks better for being on it.
No, I know. I was also saying to Kevin, I feel like the black and gold suit was such a fucking red herring of marketing for No Way Home.
Yeah.
Like, they had everyone thinking, oh, what is this? Because they made toys of it, so it must be something. And it's just, like, this suit inside out. Because it got paint on it.
Yeah, but Jack, that's marketing 101 right there. Trick the audience to buying more action figures.
It's nice that we can get to the big old days where we have 50 characters we don't even know about, but their action figures look cool.
Like
the TMNT strategy.
TMNT, G.I. Joe, He-Man.
Transformers.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's
Looking
fucking...
at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
It's why, like, look, it's why NFTs could never work, because, like, you look at NFTs, it's like, I don't want to learn this guy's backstory, and I don't want to buy him anyway. I mean, shit, man. I think the originator of all of that was Star Wars, really. Like, even to this day, Star Wars stories are super easy to just grab and be like, I like this character. This is my...
Here's the thing, though. I think Star Wars didn't start doing it intentionally, but later adapted to do it intentionally. I think, like, TMNT is obviously the bigger example of, like, intentionally doing it.
I would say maybe Star Trek probably did it first. Well, you go back and, like... Alright, look. Who knows who Kit Fisto is besides, like, the Clone Wars? Because, like, I only knew who he was because I had his action figure as a kid. I thought, oh, this guy's cool. And then you watch episode 2 and it's like, oh, he's here for, like, 1 second.
Okay, fine. We're gonna start the fight a little early because these guys aren't being distracted.
It's one of my favorite bits.
Very good about politics. Nothing can stop that.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite bits from, I think it's from Twitter, where it's like, we talk about all the casualties of the Clone Wars, but look at my man Kit Fisto here. That war put him through the dirt. And it's like, Kit Fisto in episode 2, young, full of spirit. Kit Fisto episode 3, he looked like he did crack for a year.
It's also very depressing how accurate the glove shido argument is.
I hate it. I really hate it. Because, like, look, Star Wars is more than glep shitos. Well, pre-Dave Filoni Star Wars, but I digress. Or however you pronounce his last name.
I think it's Filoni.
Yeah, he's full of baloney, I'll tell you that much. Got him. Got him good.
He definitely has his moments, but yeah, I definitely also get that argument.
No, I like most of the things he has done for Star Wars, but he has grown to clinking Star Wars action figures together and making a script out of it, which is fine. Not great, but it's fine. But we also had like 5 Star Wars shows in the span of 2 years, so like maybe give me a break. I haven't watched Andor, I haven't watched Ahsoka. Not to compare Andor, because everybody treats it like it's this big political thriller, and I'm sure it's really good.
Yeah, I can't wait for the only show I can really think about that involves that kind of stuff is House of Cards. Well, I can't wait for the Star Wars version of that, where it's all the Senate and...
I'm only saying politics, it's all about, like, the rebellion, like, at, like, the start of the war. So it's a lot about, like, politics.
That Revenge of the Sith, like, politics thing.
Well, no, because Andor is about, like, one of the characters from Rogue One.
Yeah. So it's no one Skywalker related.
Which, I mean, that's probably a big part of why I got so much praise, is like, oh my god, it's not a Skywalker.
Like, we can have a story without any of those fucking characters.
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like
not to say I don't love them, but yeah, I get it.
Enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
But like, what? Also, given it, Revenge of the Sith didn't have that much politics. You're thinking of Phantom Menace. That had all the politics in it.
Ah, yes. My
Great
apologies.
Federations.
I guess I haven't unlocked fast travel, damn.
Even in like Trade
time to go to the other side of Manhattan.
Oh god, you have to have fun doing it.
No,
okay,
I felt the same way.
Market.
I was grinding out Rathian parts in Monster Hunter now, so I missed the Diablos event because they just stopped spawning after like the 6-hour mark.
Yeah.
Or the 6 hours remaining mark. So I basically walked from town to the other side of town being like, fine, I guess I'll do it.
Also, Kevin, I got Baldur's Gate 3 for PS5.
Oh, nice.
I saw.
And I've only done like the tutorial level and not much after that.
Have you had any particularly notable roles yet?
No, because I literally beat like the tutorial level and then didn't really do much after that. Cause I was like,
I know,
right.
but I've seen some people critical fail on the tutorial level.
No, nothing like that.
What class did you choose, for curiosity?
Oh, I went with my gnome bard class. I gave him like a 80s glam rock look.
I thought you said no bard, and I'm like, what the hell is a no bard? And what did you pick?
There's no bard. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have a bard in my class.
Okay, y'all need to pick one who's gonna attack me first.
And you figure it out, I am late for lunch.
Holy shit, I've never had them do that to me, actually.
He just yeeted you across the fucking roof. The roof.
Oh.
This is on fire.
Yeah, I webbed that guy into that guy's ass.
Jesus. Man, let's look at this guy here. Fucking.
So am I.
Look at this guy's hand stuck to his dick. Looks like he's beating his meat.
One thing I think that like goes a long way in making web swinging feel really cool in this game, a lot of the visual like aspects of web swinging in this are very much pulled from Amazing Spider-Man in the best way. Yeah. Like those movies really knew how to make web swinging look really interesting.
It's you can't even argue with that. And no offense to the John Watts movies, but yeah. Web swinging is not the most interesting part.
Someone hit it and
I mean,
ran
and hey,
Clinton.
it's the same problem with the Tobey Maguire movies, especially because half the time it's just like a mannequin with MJ clinging onto it.
It was one time.
Yeah, and everyone remembers.
Yeah, and it's awesome. Her hair flies in the wrong direction.
Right? They couldn't even get the fan pointing in the right direction.
You know what, Jack? It's fine, because somebody else did that worse. And his name was Kanye West. For context, in the music video for Bound 2, you know, the music video where Kanye and Kim K were being really weird together.
Holy shit. That thing just went off, damn.
So there's a shot of Kanye and Kim K riding on a motorcycle with Kim being naked on top of Kanye. And first of all, it's very obviously this is on like a staged studio, because it does not look like it's moving at all, and the background is not really matching with it. But also, Kim's hair is flying in the wrong direction. It's not even subtle. So, at least with Spider-Man, hey, that was like, they had a big budget, and also that shot was there for maybe 20 seconds.
Yeah.
That was most of the music video. That and like random shots of horses running through water. That I think Kanye found on the, what do you call it? Not free access, fuck. I can't think of it now.
Fair use?
What's it, when you don't have a copyright thing attached to it?
Fair
Public
use.
domain.
Oh, public domain, yes.
Royalty free?
Yeah. Well, yes, but public domain. He found the footage of horses on the public domain and used that, probably. That's what it looked like.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm.
Damn, Doc, you're fucking just as broke as I am. Peter, I'm paying you.
Yes. This is the real tragedy, I think, of this version of Octavius, is they were doing some real groundbreaking shit here.
And Norman fucked him over hard.
And then comes Osborn.
Sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Ozzy?
Peter Parker. How the hell are you?
Osborn! Devil.
Mr. Osborn. Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's
Easy.
Mr. Mayor. It's Norman.
You know what I don't like about this Norman?
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
He doesn't have the hair.
The grant agreement you signed.
I mean, it's so hard to pull off whatever that was in anything resembling realism.
Those were excuses.
He's got that fade.
We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
If anything, his hair seems more modeled off of Defoe's version.
Thank you for your great service.
Yeah, more like way more red than anything
Oh, of
else.
course. No, yeah, they made the Osborns ginger.
Where you'll receive the latest in
he looks like Walter Peck
No
from
charge.
Ghostbusters a little bit.
Safety infraction.
I see it, but I don't necessarily draw that comparison.
Like older, wrinklier.
Free to continue your work.
Also,
Only in this case, Dickless is the mayor.
You always were the
damn
smartest guy in the room.
Who are you gonna call?
Haven't changed a bit.
Don't know, pal. Text the mayor now.
Hey, Peter.
Hey,
Harry will
Peter.
be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe
Peter.
the two of you can start that business you're
Peter.
talking about. This is opportunity knocking.
This opportunity's not. Let's clear this place out.
Easy. They didn't take
Also,
everything.
Doc Ock
Maybe
doesn't
let's
have
start
his
over.
fucking coconut head.
Peter.
Wherever the
There's no
fuck you
we.
call that.
The bowl cut.
Without the grant
Yeah.
from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think.
I mean, I feel like not a lot of adaptations still give them that anymore, unless they're trying to make it slightly comedic.
New job.
Speaking of comedic, I was very sad, but I also understand why Nick didn't use a take that I improvised for McCorkle. For context, we're discovering that there's a big reveal for what the BO6 is actually doing within the McCorkle universe. Spoilers, Maximum McCorkle.
See how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be
But basically, we find out that they're putting slaves on the moon. So, since my character is supposed to be from New England, I should put on my best JFK impression and go, "They're putting slaves on the moon." It's like, yes, we just said that. Move on.
The public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm
Oscorp's
gonna shut them
thought JFK was a stud. He conquered the moon.
Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's...
I really don't want to talk about that because I was looking at like the news came on and I was like, oh, so there's these people that believe JFK is going to come back to life and assist Trump in his victory. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Oh no, not JFK, JFK Jr.
Oh,
Yeah. Also, you're only now learning about that?
Yeah, they've been saying that shit for a while.
I'll be real. I'm not really used to the news.
I've got a couple stations
I get it. It's not fun.
The idea is to catch the
Yeah, and also I'm already politically upset by Twitter, so like...
I think Oscorp wants
I saw something today that really...
I think avoiding the news is the best thing for me.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high.
And like, I guess whatever people talk about around me is like the most relevant thing too. So like, I just get my news from people, see what they say, and then I look it up if it's interesting.
Wow, look how accurate they've depicted New York here.
Then trace them to the source.
I mean, not gonna lie, when I went to the city to see Spider-Verse with the McCorkle crew, this was during the first fog from the fires from Canada. The smog, rather, not the fog. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
This is exactly what it looked like, but a little more orange. Their jacket literally looked like the surface of Mars. That's how bad it was.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good stuff.
Also, you swung over a backpack.
I know, but I'm trying to do this side mission first.
Got it.
Also, this is...
Go on.
Sorry, this is just a weird, like, concept. Like, you gotta fly through these fog clouds.
Is this Spider-Man's take on Godzilla vs. Hedorah?
The toxin's coming from two types of cars.
I'm sorry, Godzilla versus who?
I better get
Oh
photos.
no. Kevin's never seen Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster.
No, I heard Hedorah, and I'm like...
Hedorah? Yeah. Yeah, Hedorah.
Great light on that one.
Never heard of Hedorah, Kevin? The Smog Monster?
But I hear that the Sin...
Perfect.
No, but I've heard about... Heard that the Sin Eater's goblin or something like that?
God damn it, Kevin.
He's heard of the Mind Goblin.
Well, what's that?
Mind Goblin these nuts!
Spider-Man. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a
Well, yeah, no. Wait, Kevin, have you never... There's a movie called Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster, where the Smog Monster is named Hedorah, and it's literally a giant kaiju made of pollution.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped.
And Godzilla fights him, and Hedorah, like, shits on Godzilla, not literally, but, like, his pollution gets all over him a few times.
Okay, so he shits on Godzilla.
I knew Shocker was working for someone.
Also,
what did you get out of the guard?
there's a lot of really trippy scenes, and I do mean trippy, because there's parts where I'm like, nah, they were definitely on drugs making this movie.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance.
There's a scene. Oh yeah, Hedorah turns into a giant herd cloud, and whenever it flies over a city and people are outside, they just turn into skeletons. That's how deadly he is.
Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving.
Would you believe me if I said it's one of the best Godzilla movies ever made? Like, don't get me wrong, it's
I
like...
also would watch Godzilla fight eco-terrorism.
Hey, Fogwell's Jim.
Which one's Fogwell's?
It's the Jim Murdoch, Matt Murdock trained at.
Got it. Also, wait, Kevin, we already got Godzilla versus Eco-Terrorist. It's Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman actually, pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense.
How did he get a backpack on the crane?
Web.
Did nobody come back to claim that? Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of realistic.
The backpacks really, the premise of the backpacks falls apart if you think about it for more than 5 seconds.
Not really. As someone from New York, if I told you if I saw that shit, I would just ignore it and go on with my
I had to
day.
quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
Like the biggest problem is that Peter's formula for web is supposed to dissolve after a couple hours.
Fair enough.
But we're supposed to believe these have been here since his high school days.
Just think about that next time you're walking through the subway, that a backpack will just fall out of the sky and hit someone on the head. Then Spider-Man will be liable.
What if it's like his first...
I think that's probably the excuse they'd float, is that it's just like, oh, that version of the formula didn't dissolve, which, like, Jesus Christ, Pete, what are you putting in this stuff that it still lasted that long without losing any tensile strength?
Peter, it's been 20 years, what the fuck?
You need to call your doctor about that.
Well, yeah, man, that's not... Never mind.
Shocker!
Oh my god, is this a shocker? Yes.
Herman!
Oh, jeez.
Well, it's the second run-in. It's the second run-in with Shocker.
Sure that's a parole violation.
I do like Shocker as like a B-tier villain.
Oh no, don't get me wrong, I totally get why he's reduced to a jobber, but I still enjoy him. I really wish they had done more with him with the MCU version.
Yeah, it's funny. I was watching there's like an indie pro wrestler on TikTok who I follow, and he made a really good point about pro wrestling promos and how you should never refer to your opponent as a jobber, because why should the audience be invested in you fighting what is essentially a jobber? And also, if you lose, guess what? Now you're the jobber. Yeah, that was a really interesting way to look at that.
I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? Okay, now I can do some real damage.
No, Spider-Man, that's not a matter of opinion. You do talk a lot.
Why are you doing this, Herman?
Herman Munster?
God damn.
Coming your way.
Wow. He's really hitting you with shockwaves there.
This is a shocking fight. You can almost say he's the Shockmaster. That's another pro wrestling reference. Boom.
Do you think he knows the Shocker?
The Shockmaster? Probably not.
You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks...
Kevin,
I said it, real quick, I said it during the first fight with Shocker. That's the biggest design flaw with this system, is Spidey can basically incapacitate him just by webbing his fists to his chin. Because then he can't do shit without blowing his own head off.
Yeah.
Oh. Never mind.
You were saying, Jack. Kevin, real quick, because I know you're probably not doing much.
I can help you cut a deal.
Look up the Shockmaster WCW.
Very clear.
Gotta make sure I don't accidentally open you.
And I want you to just like look up a picture of him. I want you to watch his debut. I need you to watch this for me.
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid.
I'm sorry, what?
Just watch a video of it. It's great.
Did you say mask?
Hold on, I have to get through a hefty ad.
A hefty ad?
Hefty.
Hefty. I hate that. That's not even a slogan anymore, and we still quote it like that. Stinky, stinky, stinky. Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Nicely, maybe.
Ow.
This one's gonna hurt.
Owie. And he's down. Oh, got my leg.
Give up now and we can protect you.
No way. You ain't see what I see.
Oh,
There
that's
is
not
a
bad.
lot of yelling.
You son of
Okay, last chance to give up.
Has he appeared yet, Kevin?
No.
Let me know once he makes his grand entrance.
Okay, I was kidding before. Now is your last chance. Seriously.
Oh my god. The helmet fell off immediately.
He fucking trips, eats shit through a fucking fake wall, and then loses his helmet, which is meant to cover his face immediately. Also, the mask is literally, it's a toy stormtrooper helmet that they put glitter all over, and that's his costume.
You brought this on yourself. Literally.
Fucking the greatest pro wrestler of all time, the Shockmaster.
And then they give him a freaking demonic, like, over voice.
Oh yeah, I am the Shockmaster. He sounds like Dr. Claw.
I'll get you, Gadget, in the
Next
ring.
time.
Shocker's all yours now.
I'll get you,
Good work. We have a special sound waiting for him at the raft. Make sure he stays behind bars this time.
I'll see you in the ring, Gadget. Bring your best stuff. I'm taking you down.
Is that you trying to do,
The Bugle is a perfectly fine news
who the
organization.
fuck played him in the
Not sure
movie?
I'd call it news.
I don't know, but I can't go that deep.
No, because he was more flamboyant. He's like, I'll get you,
Guys with
Gadget,
masks?
next time.
Let me get back to you.
He doesn't even say
By the
that.
way, how much of a mess did you make inside that
Yep, oh,
bank?
hold on, let me mute myself.
Probably don't want to know.
There we go.
Shouldn't have asked.
But yes, no, Jack. The Shockmaster was a big fat guy
Fuck with Shocker
who wore
Catch
a
up on what I've been missing out.
He has a
painted
black,
over.
like,
What?
he has a black, like, feather boa.
Yeah.
He has a stormtrooper hat covered in nothing but glitter, so that you can't get sued for stormtrooper helmets, but you could.
Hey, pal.
No, you can get whipped. I don't think they would want to sue them for that because it's not even worth it.
Yeah.
And upon him being called out by Sting to come out and do an interview, Pyro goes off, and then he trips through the fake wall he's supposed to jump through. Like fucking Kool-Aid Man, except he eats shit in the process.
He put too much forward momentum into his, like, jump.
Well, actually, what happened was he was supposed to he was gonna just put his foot through it and then walk over, but they put like a big piece of wood to keep the wall steady, and he tripped on that. That's what happened.
Doesn't belong. Let's analyze it.
Also, this is reminding me of that video that you guys sent a while back, where it's like, what the fuck is coming out of New York sewer?
Oh yeah. Well, that's just so. I was actually. Yeah, it's just steam. They're just cooling off the city. That's all it is.
Well, no, it's specifically the subways.
Yeah.
Bonded with.
Because all those tunnels, all those enclosed tunnels, build up a lot of heat. So the vents you're seeing are literally venting the heat out of the tunnels.
Yeah. It's totally safe. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it.
Don't worry about it. It's not 100% piss. I'm sorry.
Well, I didn't think it was until you said that.
Yeah, I just thought it was steam. What was that about piss?
Nothing. It's not
Nothing.
piss. I said that.
Yeah, I said it's not 100% piss. Why do you have to specify 100%?
Look, I just want you to know, it's not 100% piss. Okay, but you saying that makes me think there's a little bit of piss in there, and I don't want to even think about that. Is there piss in this?
There's just an 89% chance that it'll be piss. An 89% out of what?
I don't know why my delivery. Is there piss in this? It makes me think of the bit from The Office when they find out Dwight had sex in the building. And Oscar's like, that's disgusting. Dwight, where'd you do it? And Dwight just looks at Oscar. And Oscar's like, Dwight, where'd you have sex? I think you know damn well where I did it. And Oscar just starts crying.
Oh, jeez.
That show is so fucking funny. Like, I know it's a little overrated, but like, you sit down and just watch an episode of The Office, it's so fucking good.
No, they have it all the time on Comedy Central on Saturdays now.
Oh,
I was
love
flipping
it.
through it because I wanted to watch TV upstairs while I was eating my food, and it was just like, oh. Which is nice, because I don't really watch anymore. Or like any sort of media. My coworker has like a list of stuff that she keeps telling me to watch, and yet I just never have the time to watch.
You to watch something?
Yeah, no.
Ethanol.
Yeah, no, it is a notorious fact that I will not watch things, not out of habit, just because I just do other things.
I'm also really bad with watching TV. I can't go a day. I can't go a week staying focused on one TV show. I will jump between 3 of them, maybe, and then never watch them for about a year.
Oh my.
I think I found the problem. Caustic chemicals are leaking out of those barrels and into the plumbing. Need to clean up the site fast.
Yo, Mr. White,
calcium and silicon
the meth got out.
Makes it an ideal absorption material. Looks like I'll have to make a mess.
Jesse, what the fuck? Jesse, get to New York.
One day.
What did I say, Jesse? Low profile, Jesse.
Breathing this stuff in.
Mr. White, you never said that to me at all.
Sealing the grate with webbing should stop any residual drainage.
Yes, so.
I found the 89% of piss.
Harry's research station just proved.
I remember seeing like an old Facebook comment. Well, not even a comment. It was a post where someone was like, "Who the fuck cast Bryan Cranston from Malcolm in the Middle to be in this really serious crime drama? Gotta be one of the worst casting decisions of all time."
Also, real quick, I mentioned this to Kevin yesterday. I think it's so funny how every single Spider-Man video game includes the Secret War suit, when this suit has barely ever been in any comics.
Yeah.
Like, I think it appears, like, in one issue, and that's about it.
And let's be very honest.
That's my issue.
This is only here because they didn't want to use the black suit.
Well, no, again, every fucking Spider-Man game includes this suit for one reason or another.
It's just it's fun to look at. It's not even like it's a good suit, it's fun.
I'm gonna get this one, I think, just for the Spider-Bro gadget.
Spider-Bro, he is my bro.
Spider-Bro, he just wants to take you to the gym.
Fine bros, they ruined YouTube.
Hey.
I don't think it's FaZe Clan, honestly. I think FaZe Clan actually... Was FaZe Clan the one that pissed off Kim Jong-un? And the government had to be like, God, you need to chill.
I don't fucking know. I don't care about FaZe Clan.
I don't care about it either. I just opened Twitter one day and it's just like this one streamer on Twitch is being requested by the government to apologize. I'm just like, what?
I was never requested to apologize unless I know... unless a war is about to break out or a nuke is going to be launched because of something I said, I am not apologizing. Those are my standards.
Hey, Yuri. Any idea what Fisk uses that shipyard for?
And I'll just apologize, because fuck it.
Let me send an officer down there. His name's Jefferson Davis. That's his beat.
Kim Jong-un is a little bitch boy, and he'll never get an apology out of me.
If anyone knows what's going on at that
I know, such a high standard. This dictator who doesn't even know that I exist.
Cell number when she finally decided to trust me. She's risking a lot. If anyone finds out she's helping me, she'll lose her job.
Wait, you don't have that on you, Spider-Man?
Well, he has a contacts list on his phone. Who keeps fucking business cards for phone numbers anymore?
I typically use them for, like, bookmarks if I'm reading something.
Doc left a message.
Peter, I might have been a bit hasty advising you to find another job.
Nothing wrong. It's good to have a business card to give to people, but like once they put a number in, I don't expect them to really keep my card.
The Indomitable.
Unless like they need my email or something
news.
else.
Hope this plan works.
You know what, Spider-Man? I think you want to double think about his plan working.
You know who definitely ruined YouTube? Me.
Arguably it could be traced back to the whole Suicide Forest video. Because that's when YouTube kind of slashed the budget.
See, there you go, Kevin. He got smacked to the wall.
I feel like he would have smacked the brick of the wall and basically...
Nah, he's wiggling. He's good. See, he's twitching. He's fine.
It could be post-mortem spasms, like, gee.
Yeah.
He's twitching. He's fine.
Fucking starts defecating upon dying, and just you see like little turds come out of his pants.
Jesus.
1034. But I think you killed that guy. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Hey guys.
Hey, I'm here because apparently there's a crime in the area. Have you seen the crime?
Unironically, I think that's something Peter would have said early on the job.
Of course.
That man has a broken back.
Fisk was a maniac.
That man
probably a neck
I kicked him in the center of his spine. He folded in half as he flew through the air.
This man is never walking if he even lives.
Which is a shame, because you later find out a bunch of the demons are just, like, regular people who are effectively mind-controlled.
Do they have the Mind Goblin?
I sure hope that they have health insurance.
Alias Investigations, baby.
I wonder who that could be. Jack, who is that?
Jessica Jones' private detective agency.
I know exactly who that is.
You watched the Netflix shows, right?
I watched the first season. And I thought it was really good. And then I watched The Defenders, and it was not good.
Well, yeah, but... Look.
And after that, I just didn't want to watch any more of the Marvel Netflix shows.
Look at that Captain Marvel ripoff.
3 of the main ones being really good is enough for me.
Demons aren't just a street gang.
Hell, even the first half of Daredevil Season 2 is pretty good. And parts of the Punishers.
John Bernthal as Punisher is just fucking amazing.
And like, I like what I've seen of the Punisher show, I just haven't finished it.
That one scene where they get Frank on the stand in court is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That's like great Punisher personification right there.
I know.
Like,
I saw one person say that if we're talking pure adaptation of the Punisher, the one from Warzone he said was the best. And I'm like, that's an opinion. Not the right one, but it's an opinion. Let's all agree. Tom Gaines' Punisher was not a good Frank Castle. But it had a good movie attached to it, so no one really cared. It also had a really good John Travolta performance, so, you know.
What caches are the demons after?
But like John Bernthal, no, that's Frank Castle. I don't care what anybody says. He fucking nailed it.
A lot of junk scattered around here. A well-placed web shot could make a great distraction.
Like, it is kind of hard to cast John Bernthal in a role that isn't just really gruff macho guy who's like maybe a little crazy, depending on who he's playing.
They keep talking about gear. What does Fisk store here?
In my professional opinion, I think you should stealth kill this guy.
Trick is, he's a little difficult to reach. Gonna
use your wall climb ability, Spider-Man. Throw him out the window, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Hi.
That guy's just like, well, at least I'm not dead.
You say that now, but who's to say if the police notice you up here? Webs his mouth shut.
Wait, it's so fucked up. Imagine the cops clean up the crime scene, but they leave that one guy. Oh god, I think we found a new one-off comic for Spider-Man. A crook who has like this horrifying experience of just being stuck in the worst possible scenario.
It's been 17 days.
Oh no, it wears off within hours, but still, he's pretty high up. And once that thing wears off and he has nothing to break his fall, like, oh no. That's nightmare fuel right there. Whoa, what was that noise? What was that noise?
Whoa, Bill just fucking vanished. Weird.
I guess he wants to go take his pee-pee break.
Man,
in the
that guy
5
had to
seconds
go.
that I wasn't looking at him. Oh well, nothing to worry about.
Oh man, that other guy really had to go.
I feel like me saying, I guess he had to go take a pee-pee break in the context of this feels like such a Venture Bros bit, like from season 1.
We'll start translating. I want this wrapped up so we can secure the last of the gear in the vault.
Wait, you're not gonna drop that on him, are you?
I was gonna, but it's not letting me. Oh, there it is.
Oh, no, it's just a magnet. You gotta turn it on. Oh. Oh, okay, that's kind of fucked up, actually.
Yeah, no, Spider-Man, that guy's definitely dead.
Nah, he's just taking a long nap.
That's called Death Spider-Man.
Wait. So, back in high school, they were showing us something disgusting, like... By the way, this is gonna be like a big trigger warning here for, like, subjects of, like, self-harm, so... Please skip ahead of this. On to making humor about it. It was basically discussing like depression and suicide at the time, and it was made with the best of intentions, but definitely made by the wrong people to be doing this. Because oh man, this is definitely made on a low budget with people who are not actors.
Oh, guys, dead parent figure walking.
Oh, yes.
You know we
Finally.
can't have vigilantes trespassing or doing illegal searches.
Who is this?
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Which is why I brought a warrant. So what do you say we do some perfectly legal searching?
I like the sound of that. What's your name?
Officer Davis.
Wait, what?
Call me Jeff.
What?
And you are?
What?
Just messing with you.
Nick just put out another episode of McCorkle.
So,
the fuck?
Warrant cover.
I didn't even know he made another one.
He's filming behind your back.
No, I'm assuming he made it with because I wasn't around this weekend. So, well, they were supposed to finish Chris's movie, but it's an outdoor scene, and well, nor'easter.
I'd go myself, but you know, not Spider-Man.
Fucking, you couldn't go anywhere in New York City this weekend.
It was snowing in New York City?
I feel like I'm in
No, nor'easter is that's mostly like rain and high winds.
Fisherman with a grudge and a hook for a hand?
If anything, it was a tropical storm.
Where's that?
It was Tropical Storm Ophelia, actually.
Yeah, I think that we got the wing of that. Well, we didn't get anything up here, but I think a lot of people got the wing of that.
Yeah.
I definitely did.
I didn't because I was in Indiana, but my mom was like, I'm gonna get cozy, I'm gonna watch football, and I'm just gonna enjoy this. My mom got to enjoy the house by herself for 3 straight days, something she hasn't had in a long time.
I've been thinking of.
And she always makes fun of us for it.
Hazel webs.
You stole a stun gun, and now you can electrocute
No, it was
webs.
given to me.
By a criminal.
No, by a cop.
Stole it.
By a cop that I didn't accidentally knock out.
Uh-huh.
Electric web for the win.
You gadget man, huh? You remind me of my son. Started taking apart the TV.
Oh yeah, no. So for the thing I was talking about with depression,
Sounds like you
one
can
of the
teach me
bits was basically like a friend who's trying to talk to his buddy, but he can tell like, oh, this guy's not all okay right now. And the friend says something like,
"Let's look closer.
Sometimes I just want to take a really long nap."
This yard's been here a long time.
And it's like, oh, that is not how someone who is having those thoughts talks about it.
Check it out.
Real quick, does someone mind searching the voice actor for Miles' dad in this?
Like the one on the door.
Let me see.
Conduits lead out the back. Look for another junction box.
Let's see if my mask lenses can pick up the conduits.
Did that work?
Must not be the right box.
Russell Richardson.
And wheels. I thought that just said wheels, wheels, wheels.
The way I could have unlocked this myself.
He's voiced by Russell Richardson, Jack.
Anything else he's done? I'm trying to place the voice.
You got a big fat nothing.
Well, there's one.
Let me Google him.
No, I got it. I just gotta.
Well, I also want a face to put to it.
Keep an eye out for more of those.
Why are you good? Russell Richardson. He was in.
I'll be right back.
Now that I know I'm after.
Well, apparently he was in Iron Man.
Look around.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Tigerland,
Jedi Survivor.
That's cool.
Huh.
The Rookie.
Where else could
Yeah, he's Bravo from Survivor.
Found a scrape. Oh, I guess normal doors don't count, huh?
Was about the crowd, NCIS New Orleans.
Pay dirt. Scrape, no door.
Cormac from Advanced Warfare. I just can't remember who that character is.
Maybe not.
Sit tight, I'll pull you up.
He's one of the pilots from Iron Man, I believe. Viper 2.
Big honkin' rats.
He was Jack, he was in Jag.
Careful,
You ever watched Jag?
I got this one.
You can say no, because I don't think anybody our age has ever watched Jag.
I have not. I know of it, I haven't watched it.
It's a show that old people watch, and that's all I need to know.
Another secret
Like, that is a show where it's like,
Let me know if you find
only somebody over the age of 50 could possibly like this show. There's no way.
Did it open?
No. This door must be to another box.
What's it look here? Yeah, time it. And you got it.
Nailed it.
Hell yeah, you did.
It's one of my favorite bits from Uncharted 2 when he's with the one guy. I forget his name. And they go into like the ice cave, and the guy tries to make a jump, and Nathan's like, "Yeah, okay, pal. That jump's almost about. Oh, you did it."
I'm starting to feel like this is Fisk's way of messing with me.
But look at the walls. They kept guns here. They wouldn't have moved.
Alright, what do we find?
Gotta be
Another
a passageway
room?
we're missing. Check out
Another
the wall.
room.
This might control access
Well,
to another area.
it is a room, but
Maybe we're close.
I mean,
Looks like a dual
Did
circuit.
we find a copy
See if
of
we can
the
find a
room?
second junction box.
unfortunately, Will has my copy of the room.
Yeah.
And I left the complimentary unaware in my freshman dorm. Bet you weren't ready for that little revelation, were you? For context, Kevin,
You were
all
right, Jeff.
DVD
Trap
purchases of Tommy Wiseau's classic film, The Room,
This thing's heavy.
they all come with a complimentary pair of underwear from Tommy Wiseau's own brand.
3.
They don't ask you for what size you are, they just send you whatever size they have.
Probably an old bootlegger's type.
Yours fit.
And it looks like no one's cleaned it since alcohol.
I'm sorry. I'm can't.
And it's current. I mean, it probably isn't anymore, but it was in my freshman dorm room because I just left it there because I didn't want to take it home with me.
Oh, sorry, I was getting a drink.
It kind of looks like Jefferson's like leaving like a fart trail behind him when he's crawling.
What was that?
Subway, maybe.
I'm sorry, that's really immature.
No, it's alright. We
Okay,
gotta
that
track him
definitely wasn't
somehow, and if we
Subway.
can track chemical fumes in a thing, then we can
And that
truly
sounds like
track.
demons.
So, never mind.
Come on, let's go.
Hello. Hello.
Damn. Demons are already gone.
Also, is the whole thing
How'd they beat us
collapsing?
here?
Must be a
What's
back
up?
door. See if you can find
Nah,
the whole
the demons were robbing the vault from the other side.
There. They blew the locks to get in. Demons.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Sorry, I just got really excited for the name of Corkle because I just realized who Hansel's going to be playing.
And some of these.
Because Nick told me, and I'm like, oh my God. This is going to be so stupid. I mean, no, it's going to be awesome because it involves my character to a degree, and I'm a narcissist. No, it's going to be fun. I like Hansel a lot. He's a good guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just trying to do my part.
You know, they said you could really feel the electricity in New York City, but I don't think that's quite what they meant.
No, any further and we'd be stealing Shocker's whole career.
Now you're just
Maybe electric.
Shocker doesn't use actual electricity, he uses shockwaves.
Which is
Common
still really
misconception.
Okay, that's a true Shocker.
But it is really cool. I like the way that one demon.
Shocker was probably taken.
I like the way that that one demon came out of the car. He was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to get you."
One of them is just the Uber driver.
One of these is just a fucking Uber who got stuck taking care of a bunch of mobsters.
Thanks, I needed that.
Like, yeah, our car's in the shop. We just needed an Uber to get here. He didn't know. It's like that's still
Your timing is impeccable.
accomplice to a crime. That's
Aiding
still
and
illegal.
abetting.
Yeah, exactly.
One star.
He's still gonna serve some time for that.
1 star. Did not help us fight Spider-Man.
No tip.
You okay?
Uber's like, we're not mad that you got arrested. We're mad that you got 1 star.
If I lose 2 trucks full of gunmen in one day, it's time to hang up the webs.
He punches the Uber driver and all the bad guys turn at Spider-Man and he's just like, did you just punch Dave? Like, who's Dave?
What? Why? What? It's like, dude, he was our Uber. It's like, oh my God, I am so sorry. It's okay. 3rd time's happened to me.
And then Jamer Jones seems like, Spider-Man's a menace. He just punches random Uber drivers in the face.
And at that point, yeah, Jonah kind of got him there. Like, what the fuck, Spider-Man? This guy wasn't even wearing a demon mask.
Stay safe, Jeff. Don't do anything crazy.
He's just a dad who's trying his best.
You know who else is a dad? J. Jonah Jameson and his son, the astronaut.
My son, the astronaut. Oh God, I love fucking J. Jonah Jameson so much.
This keeps up, bystanders will get shot. I gotta get in close.
Oh.
Hey guys, room for one more?
Bear. Oh, so one thing that I saw while at the Notre Dame game. So the whole idea with going to a Notre Dame game is wear green because Irish. You got it.
Of course, fighting Irish, yeah.
Someone decided to take it to a different direction. They came dressed as Shrek.
It's green. Uh-oh.
They had a Shrek mask, they had the whole get-up.
Great, now the 3 decides to run on time.
It's like, okay, go off, dude. He's Scottish, but that works. Ooh.
Save the 3 train.
Oh,
Dude,
come on.
Move.
They say that a hero will save us. Not gonna stand here and wait. Sorry, I just thought that was very appropriate for that moment.
Hell yeah. That was actually badass.
No, Jefferson's one of the fucking best characters to come out of the... Well, I mean, He's one of the best characters from most Spider-Man media in general.
Here's the thing. So there's two characters relating to Miles that have been drastically improved over the past few years. One is his dad, and the other is his uncle.
Yes.
Because I gotta be honest, both of their original characters in the Ultimate Universe, I kinda hate.
I mean, that's fine. It was their first incarnation. Like,
well, for starters, and to a lesser degree, Jefferson in the Ultimate Universe was a fucking SHIELD agent.
Chance we have to stop them.
Oh, that's lame.
Right?
Like, it's not that you can't make something interesting of a SHIELD agent. It's just making him not just a regular cop kind of takes away from him.
Making him a super spy makes it really forced.
And they thrive on controversy.
I mean, is it any worse than when they made Peter Parker's parents super spies?
That was also terrible, though.
That's what I was asking. Is it any worse?
No. But the other one is the Prowler, who in the original Ultimates Universe version of him, when he found out Miles had spider powers, he immediately started manipulating the kid to do his dirty work, and when Miles stood up to him, he beat the shit out of him.
Again, it's her first time doing it.
Now, again, both of these characters have been drastically improved since, and I'm very happy about that.
And don't get me wrong, like, it's not great, but also I understand why they took that direction at the time for the Prowler. Like, look, it's their first time really doing this for the character. You just rip the Band-Aid off, and then from there on, nothing but up.
Also, that was the introduction of the Aaron Davis Prowler as opposed to the Hobie Brown Prowler. Ooh, the electro-proof suit. I know it's cheesy as hell. I like the look of this costume. I always have.
No, it looks good. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Daredevil's black and red suit.
Actually, I'm going to rock this for a bit. Well, no, because, like, growing up, I had this, like, Spider-Man almanac that I was obsessed with. And this was one of the, like, costumes featured, and I've been in love with it ever since.
I love it. Yeah, it's a good one. That's the thing. Spider-Man, like, it's not that Spider-Man hasn't had a lot of shitty costumes. It's just, the majority of them are pretty good.
Oh, right. This is the mission where Peter finds out that his landlord dumped all his shit in a dumpster, and he's got to find it.
That apartment, $5,000 a year, or $5,000 a month.
5,000 a year? Sign me up! Sign me up! Sign me up! Sign me up!
Get in there now.
I will do anything.
Imagine that slip up on Zillow.
Hi, I'm trying to track down some
items that were... This is a kind of goofy, like, breaking the flow of the mission type side story, but I do really enjoy this mission.
I forget. Does this one have the pizza involved with it or no?
That's Route 33. Truck's already left its shift. If your stuff's not there, you're out of luck.
Wait, please.
I don't recall there being this many, like, automated rats
I like it.
when I previously played this game, but maybe I just wasn't thinking... Oh, hey! No, hold on. We're going back for that backpack.
Municipal garage.
Wow, Steve.
Oh, okay, that was part of the cutscene for him, like, switching into his costume. Okay, that makes sense.
That's awesome. Wow, Steve, look at this backpack.
Can't be that hard. Finding a tiny flash drive and a 30-ton...
Well, Steve, what do you
think? Look at this backpack. Spider-Man just punches down and punches the kid in the face, takes the backpack and runs away.
Everything I've worked on since high school.
Oh, look, Kevin, let's be very honest. Steve would fucking beat the shit out of Spider-Man if needed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Steve, what do you think of this backpack I've got you? It's a little heavy. Filled it with burgers. Right. So, at the airport, because everyone knows when you're at the airport, all bets are off. You do whatever the fuck you want. That's just a fact of life.
Maybe there's another way in.
So for breakfast, I decided to have a
It's not really
cheeseburger with an egg, because fuck it, why not?
No need to panic.
A cheeseburger with egg, bacon, and Jack, this one might be
time to panic.
This might be a strikeout for you. Arugula?
This is Eddie.
Sorry, is there any chance the truck wasn't at the garage?
Sure, I guess. Just means it'd be somewhere in West Chinatown.
Great. I'm headed there now.
But it was very good, and also it led to me needing to shit the entire flight back from Chicago.
Hey, it's a long shot, but sometimes the guys stop for pizza before they drop off.
Really? I'll check out the pizza shops. Any idea which one?
One of the mom and pop joints, I think.
Jerry's?
No, that's uptown.
I mean original Jerry's.
Oh, right. No, started with an L, I think.
Larry's? Wait, I think I see the trucks. Thanks, Eddie.
No worries. Hope you find your stuff.
This is such a fucking real conversation.
Nope, stuff's not here. There has to be another truck around here. No sign of my stuff.
Aw, someone threw out a teddy bear.
Interesting smell.
That's like the saddest thing to see in the garbage. An old teddy bear.
Not there either, huh?
You sure they were around here?
Well, the guys might have switched routes due to the upcoming
Hey,
Osborne
it's
rally.
Leo's.
If your pickup was on Route 35, they'd be dropping off at
I
the
will say,
incinerator right
whenever
now.
I'm in New York City visiting friends, my first instinct is always I just want to get like a good old fashioned New York slice, and no one ever wants to do it.
Shame.
Like, what the fuck, y'all? I know y'all live here and they probably eat it all the time.
But come on, who doesn't appreciate a slice?
Like, a New York slice is kind of one of the best things in the world.
New York does pizza better than Italy. I said it.
No one's actually arguing
There's
with
the
that.
incinerator. Hope I'm not too late.
I mean, frankly,
Looks like
this doesn't look right.
Italy wouldn't even have pizza if it wasn't for America to begin with. Just saying. Actually, that's not true, because before the tomato, it was, they used olives.
Speaking of which, there's an olive oil shortage currently.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
I hate everything you just said.
Yeah, thanks. This gang's been terrorizing the whole neighborhood the last couple of days. There's probably more of them on the way.
I'll keep an eye out. Hey,
You ever have, like,
If I
just,
look around
like,
for
cooked
some,
pizza bread that, like, you dip into
personal
olive
items?
oil with, like, a little bit of, oh, it's good.
Little balsamic vinegar in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the true tragedy. The guy has to file an incident report.
Yeah.
Please be here, please be here. Yes.
Oh, yes. My hard drive full of porn. Sorry, I'm sorry.
What? It's been copied.
Everything's here.
No.
Look, an old gadget prototype. Looks kind of awesome. Why didn't I ever finish it? I think I can make this work.
I've thought about this since I first played this game. I can't help but note how much the web bombs look like pumpkin bombs, even though the Green Goblin doesn't exist in this yet.
What if in the next game... I'm just kidding, I don't care. No, I do get it.
I wouldn't say they aren't going to introduce the Green Goblin in the next game, especially with how much they tease him. But I also think they would save him for his own, like, main gig.
Got it.
I was just gonna say, if they once they do eventually choose Gabi, maybe he sees the web bomb and is like, I have an idea.
Well, no, they later in this, when you're like seeing all the Oscorp tech that you're like supposed to put together, becomes the Goblin tech. Like one of them is what becomes the Goblin bombs, the pumpkin bombs. I mean.
Got it. Look, it's been a while since last played this game.
No, I get it. It's not even that like focused on a scene. You're supposed to like. It's only supposed to be like, oh, you can put the pieces together there.
Yeah. I do think if they want to make like a standard trilogy,
Okay, well, this
excluding the Miles Morales game, not to say that that game isn't good.
Guess I could try MJ's.
Like if they just want to do like Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, I would save Goblin for the last one.
Absolutely.
But if they don't plan on doing that, do them in the next game. And if you do have a third game,
All right.
Hobgoblin.
How am I going to talk my way onto MJ's couch?
I'll also say, a lot of people are speculating if 2 is going to have a secret villain like this one did. That's not really like revealed in the marketing.
Yeah, because they did a really good job of hiding.
Oh, they hid Ox so much in the marketing, which I really appreciated. Like they made me think Mr. Negative was going to be the main villain.
Because even with Octavius in this game, it wasn't incredibly obvious he was going to become Doc Ock, or even if he would be the main villain.
Like it's very much a reveal. Like, oh, he's been behind it the entire time.
Weird or anything.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sanctum Sanctorum.
Couch.
I haven't gotten a picture here yet.
MJ's couch.
And we ask yet again, where's Doctor Strange been this whole time?
Believe me, I asked that a lot.
Window, but
I think you know what? You want the honest answer?
Strange is going on in
I think he sees himself.
Okay,
as
so that implies Peter doesn't actually know Strange in this timeline. He says, "Cool window," but I always get the feeling something strange is going on in that place.
Fuck you. Also, I think with Doctor Strange, and I'm being
looks like MJ's story
nice when I say this. I think he sees himself as above doing Spider-Man's level of work.
Busy with work.
Like he's got interdimensional shit to take care of.
I wish Harry was
He's not
in
gonna
town.
do street
Crash
level
with him.
crime. But where's Pizza Papa in all of this?
Hey there, Spider.
What?
Long time no see.
There's a superhero that's pizza themed?
Catch me.
No.
Uh-oh. I think I know that voice.
Pizza Papa was a character in the
Multiverse of Madness. Sequel. He was a very elaborate Evil Dead cameo.
It's just Bruce Campbell being Bruce Campbell. That's all it is.
He's a street vendor in one of the universes they visit.
Yeah.
But again, it ends up just being Sam Raimi, like, shoving in an Evil Dead reference because Strange, like, enchants his hand to start punching him repeatedly. And then at the end credits scene, you see the spell wear off, and he very much acts like Ash does when he, like, stops the evil in his hand.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, have you guys seen the Twitter thread of name your favorite celebrity story that you've had?
Kinda.
I saw one where this kid said, I was at a theme park waiting to go on a carousel, and I was the last person to be able to go on, and these two girls came up to me and said, hey, can we go on in front of you instead? And they said, our dad's Bruce Willis. If you let us on, you can meet him. I said, no. I got on the ride, and when I got off, I saw the two girls getting yelled at by Bruce Willis saying, don't use my fucking name like that.
That's fucking hilarious.
I don't care if that's a fake story. I
don't care if it's fake. It's funny.
I just remember the story that Game Grumps said where, like, this woman was, like, watching her child, and then, what's his name? Keanu Reeves.
Right on the corner of the building. Right in the middle of his back.
Keanu Reeves, Kevin?
Yeah, so she's in a restaurant and Keanu Reeves there, and she's like, oh, I better not bother Keanu Reeves, and then her baby starts crying. And Keanu walks over and he's like, what's wrong? And she's like, I don't know, my baby's crying, she's probably hungry. And then Keanu Reeves picks up the child and breastfeeds him on the spot. Cool story, cool guy. Should get an autograph from him sometime.
I was reading a celebrity story. I'm guessing this guy's like a PA or something, and he was on the same flight as Keanu. And the flight was like, people weren't sitting fast enough because people kept stopping to take pictures with Keanu. And the PA said, hey man, look, you're a great guy. Can you stop?
We need to fucking go.
I'm gonna be late for work because of you.
My suit's onboard AI can tell me the most likely area where the victim is.
There's a funny deep fake back in the day when that was all new technology where, like, it's a gas station, but it's Keanu Reeves.
Digital one.
He's just being so nice. And it's like the gas station gets held up and he's like, no, don't take his head, take mine, you'll get more of a value out of it. And he's like, alright?
Cool, thank you, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, then he holds the gun up to Keanu Reeves' head and Keanu Reeves just flips him and knocks him out. He's like, oh, great, fucking Keanu Reeves. Can I get your autograph? He's like, yeah, sure, here you go, man, have a good night.
Yeah, that was a Corridor Digital short. Back when they started doing deep fakes.
Oh, jeez.
And now they're doing NFTs. I
Who
actually don't know
fucking
if they
still
are.
does NFTs? I was gonna say.
I'm sure they thought about it. I just don't think they have anything to do NFTs with, because they just do other people's stuff.
Because here's the thing. We have been witnessing a series of Silicon Valley tech bro like fads / scams going by, and people keep getting like freaked out about like the consequences of the newest one before it inevitably gets forgotten by the bulk majority of them within a year.
Yeah. I think it's because the two biggest Silicon Valley takeovers were, and I'm always saying the Silicon Valley as like a broad term here, Uber and most streaming services, because they came in, took over a pre-existing business, basically gave people a much cheaper and more accessible version of those services. And now we're back to just what those services were, but now for a new company, and now workers are getting fucked over by that company.
One of her cats. She packs
For
those
context,
range extenders
Amazon
that
and other
harvest
streaming
nearby
services
RFID
basically
signals.
led
I'll
to
let Yuri know to pick it up.
cable TV being basically useless.
Alicia's
And in the
too smart to be
process,
putting herself at risk like this.
now that
She
we
must be
have
desperate for some
basically what would be cable now, but now all the residuals are fucked, and that's what the writer's strike is all about. And I know that right now that they're on like the verge of it being done. But
Well, it depends, because...
Depends on what happens.
Well, and also the fucking AMPTP is saying, this will be our final offer. It's like,
Sure. And
Sure, until they say no, and then you're still stuck in the same position.
Hey Yuri, you still have black
Again,
cat suit and
here's the
equipment
thing.
in the evidence lockup,
The
right?
the Writers Guild did say,
Maybe.
if the talks don't end
know
soon,
if her gear
that's a
is
good
still there.
thing. That means they're really trying to figure it out. And the talks
No,
have
yeah,
been going.
if the talks end too quickly, then it just means that something sketch kind of went down.
But the talks have been going since, I think, Friday, and no, Thursday, actually.
Good.
And they still haven't ended. And this is
That
Sunday.
means there's actual, like, negotiation going down.
Yeah. And think about it, you have the four big heads, got guys like Iger and fucking probably Zaslav coming in. Like, no, they're trying to figure this shit out.
Well, it's also been made pretty clear by some sources that a good amount of the executives involved in the AMPTP just want this to be over. It's only a few people who are, like, fucking bottlenecking the whole situation.
Yeah. Netflix.
Netflix, Warner Brothers, probably Disney.
The Fact Channel station is the fakest name I've ever seen.
Yeah. Also, my other argument, so I saw somebody bring this up, and it's actually a really good point. Uber basically killed off the taxi industry. Not so much killed off, but basically became a cheaper option to that. Only to basically become the exact same thing, except now it costs way more.
Yeah. It's the same as what happened with Amazon and bookstores.
Exactly. Well, I mean...
And then Amazon and mom and pop stores.
Yeah. I mean, at least with Amazon, it's like, maybe it's not cheaper, but it is a lot more convenient. Whereas Uber, it's just actually not convenient anymore. Like, I've had Ubers that were like, I'll be there in 5 minutes, that jumped to, never mind, I'm going to be there in like 40 minutes.
See, it's funny because a lot of... Yeah, we're not going to pay attention to that. But it's funny because like a lot of friends and family have just started asking me for rides because I like have worked as an Uber driver, and at the very least they can pay me a little less and know that all the money is going to me instead of to Uber.
Yeah, exactly. Frick Uber. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to here. Even though that's
Also, I want to say I was talking about the guys on that armored van. I want to make sure that's clear.
No, I know. I responded to that.
Yeah, no. They are dead. I'm just kidding.
Tried mixing up a prototype web fluid at Oscorp.
Cool, I get to huff some glue.
Didn't work.
I need to huff some glue after killing those guys.
Early web fluid, aka forever glue.
Oh my god. Do you remember when that
glue
girl...
sounds like a Maybelline product.
You remember the girl who fucking put, like, Gorilla Glue in her hair?
Yes, Gorilla Glue Girl. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Respectfully, how dumb are you? It even says on the bottle, don't make contact with your skin with this. Or at the very least, like, be careful if you do.
I just remember the horror story recently from Game Grumps that was the Cabbage Patch eating kid.
What, like the dolls?
There was a doll that would eat stuff, and some girl's hair got stuck in it.
Oh wait,
oh no!
Yeah, I think that was an actual toy.
Yeah, it was.
I totally believe that as being a real like baby doll. It's just it has a motor in its mouth to make it look like it's eating.
No, but I think that actually did happen. I think a girl's hair did get stuck in it.
That's fucking terrifying.
I was watching Game Grumps' other channel, and they're going through the forbidden toys, and then I just remember that was part of the thing, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot about this.
I've definitely, if it's not that, it's something similar with like a girl's hair getting stuck in something, and it was a really scary situation.
No, it was that.
No,
They
yeah,
actually
that is
played
terrifying.
they played the story in the episode, so it was that.
I was trying to think of like a really bad Suzanne's horror story today because I was dying on the toilet and I was like, "What?" I had to figure out how to make it a Suzanne's horror story. Oh man, I just ate Taco Bell and now I gotta take a massive dump. There's no toilet paper here. That's it. That's the bad Suzanne's horror story.
Oh my god.
Terrifying. Nightmarish even.
I have not so much Taco Bell, but when Chase and I went to see Oppenheimer, we stopped at Fridays to get eat, and I got a spicy chicken sandwich that had like jalapenos slapped all over it and like pepper jack cheese, and I had shit. So I just went to the bathroom. Just you don't want to sit through a 3-hour movie with that in your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And
What are you doing here so late?
two things.
Oh, I had a little.
There are only 2 toilets in the bathroom at Fridays.
I know the look.
One,
You're in the right
the seat was so dirty I couldn't clean it, and
I
the other one had no toilet paper in the stall.
Guess what, pal? Right now.
So,
Gloria, real quick tangent. Gloria is one of my favorite like characters, like minor characters introduced in these games, because she also appears in Miles Morales.
What'd she do?
She's basically this homeless woman who Peter rescues from getting mugged, and she starts coming to Feast, and then later she shows up again in Miles Morales as a volunteer for Feast.
Got the job. May's
I
recommendation
love it.
really helped.
Again, she's a very minor character, but I love seeing her in the games.
She should come back for the next game.
I hope she does. I have to imagine Peter's still trying to like help out at Feast, especially to honor Aunt May.
Yeah.
Aw.
Money.
I can't take this.
What was I gonna say?
I'll pay you back.
Oh yeah, so basically, to follow back with such a heartwarming story from what you were saying.
You are
Hold on.
so much like Ben.
Oh, May.
You have to learn to swallow that Parker pride and accept that you're human.
Again, I said in the beginning of the first episode, the guys who worked on this game very much like understand and love these characters because the characterization is A+.
Yeah.
You can count on me.
I know a lot of people want like a big name actor to play Mr. Negative. I think they should just bring the guy who played him here.
Right? Because I think they modeled the character off of him.
For a while.
And like, damn, he's really good.
Please take care
He's
of it.
really good.
It represents the best part of me.
No, I'd love to see Mr. Negative make an MCU appearance.
Well, I guess I better
Such
get
a
busy.
cool character design. So yeah, no. Basically, to long story short, I was basically crab walking from one stall to the other. I should have just grabbed multiple rolls, but
right now.
you know,
Yeah, it kind of went viral.
wasn't really thinking. I was more so
Mayor
panicking.
Osborn just announced he's going to give Officer Davis an award this afternoon.
Wow. Wait,
Uh-oh.
isn't Osborn's
Wow.
campaign rally this after? Oh, I see what he's doing.
Yeah, we all do. But still a pretty cool moment for Officer Davis and his family.
I'll be there covering
It is a cool moment for Officer Davis and his family, but also fuck
then.
Norman Osborn.
I do appreciate that like early characterization of Osborn of like the kind of asshole father of his best friend who he wants to see the best in, but he really can't justify a lot of the things he does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We all know. No. Yeah, I'm gonna strike that one down. I don't think any of us know someone like Norman Osborn.
Thank God for that.
I really hope not.
If you do, I am so sorry.
I mean, honestly, sometimes I see it in like, I don't know, maybe it's just like, it's kind of bad for me to say this, but sometimes I see it in like my customers where it's like, a lot of these people are friendly, and then part of me is in the back of my head's like, are they friendly just so I get them more things?
Real quick,
You know what
Tim,
I
because I
mean?
was talking to Kevin about this yesterday. What are your thoughts on the first Amazing Spider-Man suit?
Like, it's good. It's just, I prefer the one in the second movie.
I totally understand the criticisms, but I also really do like what they were trying to do here.
He's literally making it on a budget, and I really do like that, what they're going for here.
That's one of my favorite scenes in that movie, is watching him like build the suit.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
done
mind,
very
like,
well.
the hands. I don't mind the hand designs. I know a lot of people probably don't
I think
like...
the biggest criticisms I see is that the spider symbol blends in a little too much with the suit, the way it's made to conform with the lines, which I do like as an idea. And then the fact that the belt does not connect to the center strip.
Yeah, it's a weird choice. Also, I'm just going to say it, and I know why they went with it. I don't like the gold eyes.
Well, again, because in the movie he makes it out of like repurposed sunglasses.
I know.
But also, we also have... Here you go, Tim, to make you feel better.
I do agree with you on one thing. The web line sticking out like that is a little weird.
Like, I get what they're going for with the raised webbing, but for me, it's a little too much. That's my only, like, beef with the Tobey Maguire suit. Speaking of which, let's rock this for a little bit.
That being said...
Other than that, fantastic Spider-Man suit.
I mean, let's be very honest. All of the Spider-Man suits in the movies have been pretty good overall.
Ooh, one of my other favorite side missions.
Yes.
Howard.
Howard.
Long time no see. How's Pidgey doing?
I can't do a pigeon noise right now. It's too blatantly house. Ooh, that was good.
For both of us. Owners of a building rezoned for commercial. We had to move into Feast to get our bearings.
I'm so sorry.
You ever just in the mood to like
really
have like cake?
When they kicked me out of my place, they set all the birds loose. Pidgey's the only one
I could crush a cake right now.
I've been looking everywhere for the rest of them.
Maybe not a whole thing. But...
Honestly, after this episode, I bought little smiley fries from Price Chopper, and I'm gonna heat those up tonight.
Hell yeah, that sounds pretty good right now.
There's a pigeon.
You do that?
I had truffle fries earlier with my egg burger.
Oh, Tim, don't make me jealous of your dinner. You can't do that.
Oh no, that was my breakfast.
Oh, even more so. Truffle fries and an egg burger.
Dude, and I dipped them in the yolk that spilled out. Oh,
yes! Easily one of my favorite meals.
Damn it, now I have a craving for French toast. Am I really going to go to Denny's by myself?
Can you get Denny's to go?
I mean, I could, but like, that's not as good.
All units, civilians are trapped inside.
Hey, Jeff.
Also, I already did a lot of driving today. Like, I did a lot of shopping.
If you're gonna get something from somewhere else, just Uber Eats it.
Well, no, because it depends the distance from you, because Uber Eats fucking adds a lot to the price.
Yeah, I'm in. My house is in the middle of nowhere, and I have to figure out what locations are in my new area.
Are you still? Wait, are you at your new place or?
No, Tim, we went through this before. I'm at my old place.
I wasn't sure if you were only like house sitting the other night. I wasn't sure if you were still there.
No, they're not here until tomorrow afternoon, so I have to wake up and take care of the dogs. You failed a hit and run.
Sorry, there was a pigeon.
Alright, everyone, you know where Kevin is. Get him! I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Yeah, taking you home, buddy.
Alright. See, this fireman's a menace. Instead of going for a pigeon, you know what he goes for? Wait, no, sorry. Instead of going for a hit and run, he goes for
No,
a pigeon.
finish that.
What's up?
No, Jonah, keep saying it, please.
Construction site in Midtown.
Pigeons are an endangered species, and
They
Spider-Man
are
instead of saving this pigeon, he goes for a hit and run. Like,
That's how
honestly,
you. Here's the thing. They're wrong. Concerning what type of character this Jonah Jameson's supposed to be, he would absolutely say that and be sincere saying it.
Not Osborne.
I don't necessarily agree with that. Like, I said this last episode, say what you will about Jonah Jameson and his fucking tirades and all that. He is one of the proudest New Yorkers on the fucking planet.
I'm just saying, like, he would, because I'm saying this version of the character, like the Alex Jones-esque radio show host.
Dusty gray flex.
He would be like, this is going extinct. We're running out of pigeons in New York City, and Spider-Man's doing nothing to do anything about it.
Pat on the head, point him towards Feast. He'll find his way.
No problem. I'll do the same for any others I find.
all the pigeons are fake. They're all drones for Spider-Man.
I hate that conspiracy theory so much.
Birds aren't real. Birds aren't real. Birds aren't real.
Are you saying they are or aren't?
Aren't.
They are real, motherfucker.
Oh, that's not sketchy in the slightest.
I had a pet bird.
You're part of the fucking deep state. You're a drone maintenance man.
Have you met my bird?
Yes.
Okay.
Boss wants him dead.
Looks like the demons are moving.
He has sadly passed last year.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring the mood down like that. He was a green cheek conure. Very, very cute. Is breed a word you can use for birds here?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. Like species, breed, I guess.
I say unit, because they're not real. They're drone. No, I'm just kidding.
Model number.
It's funny, though. I love pigeons, because most birds, when you walk by them, they'll just fly away, because, oh, fuck, a human. Get the fuck out of here. Pigeons, like, I'm just gonna walk away, because you're not worth the energy.
Damn, triple takedown. That was awesome.
Triple
takedown. Triple takedown sounds like a really, really bad straight-to-video action movie.
Not today.
That was awesome. There was a movie with, like, I think Tony Jaa, Michael Jai White, and Scott Adkins. I think it was like Triple Threat, I think it was called. Either Triple Threat or Triple Frontier, I can't remember. It was not good.
Oh, hold on. He's holding the phone upside down just for the bit.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
Saving bad guys from other bad guys. Not how I thought today would go.
Wait, tonight? Peter, the sun's
Today.
still out.
He said today.
Oh, okay. I got it, 'cause I said tonight.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Have you guys ever seen the Harry Partridge short American Akira adaptation? Where it's basically like what would happen if an American studio did Akira.
Don't give him ideas.
The thing is, it's not inaccurate. First of all, I think whoever they refer to as Akira is not Akira, and also they don't pronounce it as Akira. They pronounce it and say it with me, so you already know what it is. Akira.
Okay, I just murdered that man.
No, that man died. That shit.
Oh, yeah, no.
I swung a girder into his face.
Spider-Man has committed 3 murders in the last 24 hours. That's Jonah Jamerson's new headline.
Okay, fellas. What's the fiercest wild animal you could take on with your bare hands?
With my bare hands.
And live.
Probably a bear, because I'll steal his hands.
He's got you there. You got no comebacks.
It's that bit from the one Fairly Odd Parents special when Timmy's dad's like, "I'll fight you with my bare hands," and then Crocker turns his hands into literal bear paws. He goes, "Sweet bare hands." I think I could take on a wolf. One wolf.
I don't even know if I'd be that confident.
Maybe.
One wolf. If it's a pack, fuck it, I'm dead. But look, I get it. They're much, much bigger and stronger than like a fucking dog. But like,
Well, we got their attention.
Don't want to try it, but
I mean, I imagine no one would like to try it.
But with your bare hands, nothing to like use as a weapon.
Yeah.
I do not share your confidence.
Granted, I would have to actually learn how to handle a wolf.
I was gonna say, you don't know self-defense of any kind.
I play Call of Duty. You have to snap a dog's neck in that game all the time.
What are they playing in modern day video games now where you snap dogs' necks?
Oh, I didn't mean to follow that guy, but now he's extra unconscious.
That's been in Call of Duty for a while, Kevin. That's like the German Shepherds that come out and attack you and kill you. But there's a mini game where if you hit the circle button in time, you can snap a dog's neck.
I guess.
And I think technically that's how you're supposed to do it, but I also don't know. I also would not like to know.
Yep. You know what? Yes.
Your men are safe. Your turn.
I think we could take on like a really mean squirrel.
Maybe he isn't. Check the roof.
I've missed these
It's
cryptic
got the
fist talks.
heart of a lion and the rage of a squirrel. Another good game.
We were checking out St. Joseph Lake on the Notre Dame campus. A fucking chipmunk scared my brother by accident. Like, we were just walking and my brother looked down and he went, "Ah!" And he looked at it, it was just this chipmunk that was just chilling there. Oh, God. Ooh, alligator. That one, I mean, maybe not kill it, but you can definitely handle a gator if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing, being the big caveat.
Yeah.
Also, this is some classic Spider-Man shit that's about to go down here.
Oh, this is... Every Spider-Man media has to have this type of scene in it.
Where he has to stop a bunch of collateral damage from taking out a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go! Did that just happen? Yeah.
Fucking emergency crews better work fast before that web dissolves.
Yeah, things with the demons got complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this. Please, let me got this.
Spider-Man, I have reports of a helicopter with like a webbed thing hanging off of it.
Not my fault.
Bye. I'll call you back.
Hey, that's great. Hey, I'll be right back. What's going on? Nothing.
I know.
You need to bring it down.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
Working on it, Yuri. Call you when it's done.
I don't know what. I keep seeing the thing the helicopter's carrying. I keep thinking it's a fucking porta potty.
Nope. Why are you trying to run up the wall, you asshole?
Like, could you imagine, like, you're taking a shit in a porta potty at work, and all of a sudden, this shit happens?
Ooh, that is. I mean, there is like a campfire story where it's this guy's trying to tell someone to push the porta potty off of a cliff, and they won't talk. So he's like tells the story about how George Washington chopped down the cherry tree and told the truth, right?
Yeah.
And then the guy confesses, and he's like, "All right, that's it. You're in trouble, young man." He's like, "What? What about my apple pie? Like George Washington?" He's like, "Yeah, George Washington's dad wasn't in the cherry tree when it was chopped down." As in the guy was like in the fucking porta potty when he got pushed off down the cliff.
Well, I assume that "oh my god" was in regard to the flight to New York joke.
It was both.
Just a lot happened in this last couple of seconds.
Sorry. I mean, when I think porta potties in situations like that, I always think of Jackass 3 when they put Steve-O in the fucking porta potty slingshot.
Spider-Man, just throw him off of the helicopter.
Yeah, Spidey, priorities.
He knows you're going for the other Spider-Man. There's no real spoiler to it.
Like, maybe this time I'll get him.
Need a plan. Real fast.
It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. This was supposed to be in the first Spider-Man movie at some point, but they had to take out the stuff. Never mind. This is not what I was thinking it was gonna be.
You got this.
For context, Kevin, there was supposed to be a shot in Spider-Man 1 where he stops a helicopter full of bank robbers. And
by webbing it between the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
Oh.
And very obviously it had to be removed.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, just like Lilo and Stitch.
Just like The Sopranos. I mean, that one was just more so. The Twin Towers was in the intro of the show, and they.
Oh god, is that the visibility under this thing?
Man, no wonder why you guys can't hit shit. And he's dead.
Hey Yuri, I caught the bad guys, but
what?
You might want to bring a ladder. Yo, Miles. Hey, fanboy.
Wow, the Genki disrespect, just calling him friend.
I'm late.
I assume, no, never mind, that's not Genki.
Nah, I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony.
All right, tell your pops I said congrats.
Thank God Miles has spider powers so we don't have to deal with the double amount of possible walking missions.
Did they start the ceremony yet?
They're still setting up. Where are you?
I can't wait for them to double up on the MJ missions.
God. Please, if you listen to any criticism about the first game, please, at the very least, cut back on the MJ missions. Or at least do something to make them more engaging.
Make it like... I was gonna say, while they make her play like Frank West.
Just make MJ Metal Gear Jane.
No, because they think about it, Kevin. She could be like Frank West, photojournalist.
Oh yeah. So, you know what? Actually, MJ is probably smart enough to make a lightsaber out of some gems and a light. That's the worst.
I mean, it's a far cry from her original character of really hot supermodel actress. But I'll take it. Spider-Man, that man had a defibrillator and the shock webs killed him.
Really hope this works out. Doc's work is too important to go unfinished.
You mean a pacemaker?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
A defibrillator is the one that actually would help out.
Yes, I know. I meant to say pacemaker. Thank you, Kevin.
No problem. Spider-Man's putting defibrillators out of business. Got these electric webs. They reach our hearts.
Oh, thank God.
Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this.
Oh, right into a car window? Jeez. I guess one of the best things about having my own apartment now is I have my own fridge. Like, it's the small things that matter. Like, it sounds really stupid, but I really enjoy having my own fridge.
Oh no, it's the best.
And the best part is, you two also aren't there to my soda stash.
Hey, I kept my own soda stash, thank you.
Demons aren't slowing down.
I was a bastard. I'm not even going to argue that one. And I do apologize, Kevin and Jack, 'cause I know I stole some of your shit too.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just know that it's going to be a longer for you to get your low night gaming paycheck.
Oh shit, it's one of Fisk's hitmen. I didn't even notice him trying to get me.
Brandon just randomly assaulted a random university student. Damn, Jack, you're really proving J. Jonah Jameson right tonight.
You know, Fisk was nice enough to give this man a bit of money for his college tuition, and then Spider-Man knocks the fuck out of him. What's the deal with Spider-Man?
What's the deal with Spider-Man?
Is he not for the government paying off student loans? You mean that when Fisk hired him as a professional hitman? At least Fisk is giving these young people jobs. As hitman?
No. Sure.
Okay, I'm hanging up.
It was funny, my girlfriend and I were discussing Jerry Seinfeld's obsession with Superman, because that is very much a thing.
Oh, yeah.
And, my girlfriend made the mistake of asking me a simple question about Superman, which led to me going on a tirade.
Oh. I mean, if it helps, Tim, there was a girl in one of our class assignments back in the day that didn't know who Superman was. And that just kind of baffled, like, a lot of us. Like,
I mean, I get
Superman's
it.
Superman's kind of like the one, isn't he?
He's like the one superhero everybody really does know, because first and foremost, very generic superhero name. All things considered, so like, yeah, of course there's a character named Superman.
Blown up with rockets? Well, actually, you'd probably get pigeon target acquired.
Oh, the pigeon's back.
Getting away.
It's a different pigeon.
Back, he's ready for revenge.
Fuck.
Spider-Man's greatest enemy, columns.
Catch that pigeon. I can't.
My greatest enemy.
Taking you home, buddy.
Theirs. I got my toes in the water, my ass in the sand.
I don't want to sound mean, but I think I could take, going back to our previous question, I think I could take that, like, no-armed bear from Jersey that died, like, a few years back. I think I could take that in a fight.
Wow, good job, Kevin. You could take on a corpse.
Hey,
Real low bar.
hey, I'm talking about pre-corp.
Wow. You know what? I'm not going there. I'm not gonna go there.
You know what? You're right. I don't have very much confidence in my fighting abilities, you know.
Kevin, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Fighter Pog. My favorite character. My favorite character.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back.
No worries. I have a first aid kit now.
All units, report of a break-in. Backup requested near Trinity. Over.
Okay, I was gonna go stop that crime, but story.
There's the stage entrance.
Crime
We'll be
can
right
wait.
out front.
Someone's getting their mind.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
You'll be fine, honey.
The last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
If only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey, you got this, Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
The superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
Come on, honey.
Welcome, everyone. And before I hand it off to Mayor Osborn, I'd just like to say a few words.
So?
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like, over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but...
Loose ends.
Well, gentlemen, I
Trump
think I'm
from the
gonna
scene from a
part
company
ways
called
with you all
Consolidated
tonight
Shipping.
in this very moment.
Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out together.
Yeah.
Alright, I didn't really mention this last time. I'm really not as broken up about the face change as I used to be. Don't get me wrong, I still think their reasons for it are kind of bullshit, but...
I get it. But with that, I bid y'all adieu.
Are you hopping off for the night?
Come over, I'll cook.
Okay, that's a yes.
Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present...
Did you say Call of Duty?
Officer Jefferson Davis with the Department Medal of Honor.
Phone call, sir.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I share this honor with my family. My wife, Rio.
Oh no, Tim. We're not going to share what he just sent us on stream to preserve his dignity, but...
I've worked many years for this moment.
We have dignity on the show.
Over the coming days, your company, your city, and everything you care about will be destroyed. People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Listen, jackass, I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
The deputy mayor is one of them.
Ooh.
Miles! Miles, are you okay? Miles! Miles! Peter! Come on, Peter! Miles! Miles! Right here, just stay with me. Thank God. Can you hear me, baby? Can you hear me? Peter? Squeeze my hand if you can hear me. Stay here. I'm going to find your father. Peter. Peter, wake up. Come Come on, say something, please.
And now we get to play as Miles.
Without powers.
And
Hooray.
a mild concussion.
Mom! Crazy. Over there. Whoa! Oh, man! Mom? Mom!
I like how you can hear like, oh, he's mashing for some weird reason.
Hurry! Ink. Flipping! Got her!
Miles!
Are you okay? Nice going, kid. Are you okay?
Yeah, yes. Are you okay?
I'm alright, Mom. I'm alright. You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
Alright, Liz,
I love you.
I have to go find Dad, okay?
No, wait. Miles, no. Miles, no!
Dad's in there. I'll find him.
Miles! Baby! Stay here! Please!
Dad's alive. I know it. He was right there. What the hell?
Where do you think you're going? 再看一个不留。
Well,
这边没有问题，这边好像有声音。看看讲台那里有没有活人。还有谁听到了吗？
Gotta find a way around these guys. Can't cross yet. Whoa!
Oh, shit. Wasn't expecting him to just see me like that.
mission failed. You'll get him next time.
Can't cross yet.
Again, thankfully these masks have very poor visibility.
As long as they don't look up, then you're alright.
I mean, again, these things have a very narrow FOV. Oh, uh-oh.
Dad was right there. Gotta help him.
Well, now you've done... Now you got yourself between a rock and a hard place.
Hey, anyone see that kid, like, trying to be sneaky up there? Like, right on the steps?
Did you just try to parry me, you casual?
No. No!
Enough! We have to leave. Now!
Of course they leave one alive. It's like kill everybody, but then when it comes to Miles, it immediately stops.
Plot armor.
Dad! Dad, no! Wake up, Dad. Wake up.
So slight spoilers for Into the Spider-Verse. Is this part of the collection, I wonder?
What do you mean?
Like, of all the, like, Spider-Man who, like, had important people die to become the
Oh,
Spider-Man?
are you saying that's a canon event?
Yep.
I mean, maybe. Oh, fuck you, Osborn. You got no fucking business being there.
I swear to God, would you put it past him that if in the flag a, like, little vote for Osborn ballot flies out?
I mean, thankfully, I don't think he's that much of a piece of shit, but...
Would you put it past him, though?
Maybe.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Do I know you?
I'm Peter Parker. I was at City Hall when... Look, I know you don't know me, but I just wanted to say...
I know what you're going through. That's what you were gonna say, right? Or it all gets easier with time. Or don't worry. It's part of God's plan.
I'm sorry. I was just
trying to help. I know.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
I'm busy. What's up?
Have you started looking for Martin Lee yet?
No, I told you I can't start a manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
But I'm telling you, he's the guy.
Get me some solid evidence and we'll talk.
Solid evidence. Right.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, so what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I screwed up, and that kid lost his father.
I know you too well to say you should give yourself a break. What about the police? Do they have any leads on Lee?
They're not even looking for him. Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Then it's up to us to find him. I've been doing some research. Go to this address. Martin Lee bought a controlling interest in this recycling
How
center
could Yuri
last year.
not believe you?
You think he's hiding out
You're
there?
Spider Cop.
Maybe. We know he's not at Feast. If he's not at the recycling center, maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he might be.
Yeah. Good work, MJ. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh, one more thing. I talked with a detective about questioning the arrested demons. They're all claiming Martin Lee has the power to, quote, corrupt people.
Corrupt? What does that mean?
They say it's sort of like mind control. It brings out the negative part of you. Makes you do things you wouldn't normally do.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
This coming from a guy who can run up walls.
Got you there.
Wish I knew who made this comic about me.
Future. That's actually like a kid's drawing recreation of an actual Spider-Man comic. I think the first appearance of Mysterio, in fact.
Is there a middle part, or is it just that?
No, although we got the tease of the rhino on the back.
Friends, I've just received an update on Adrian.
Literally didn't see that coming.
Is there gonna be a spider cop suit? I really hope there is.
Thankfully not.
Oh. Are you kidding? Just like a Spider-Man with like a little cop hat on? That would be so adorable.
Demons are getting more and more brutal. I can't believe Martin Lee is really behind all this.
1079. Just got a tip on a bomb threat. Report came in from Morningside Heights. Over.
I also want to point out you can fast travel now too if you need to.
Recreate the city hall bombing. I need to check with the cops before I go in.
Oh.
You guys really stick to your MO, don't you?
Demons are down. Time for the bomb. Don't think about the block of C4 this is wired to.
Thank goodness we don't have a time limit for this pipe puzzle. What's the difference?
There, got the key.
My team will dispose of the bomb. Great work, Spider-Man.
Happy to help, officer. Stay safe. One of Howard's pigeons.
It's getting away.
How can Spider-Man tell these pigeons apart from all the other pigeons?
Hmm.
Do you have like chips in them, or
Probably not.
like, collars, maybe?
Probably not supposed to think about it that hard.
I guess you're right.
Spider-Man. Off's filling up. Rosa just flew home to join her brothers and sisters.
Happy to help. You know these little guys pretty well, huh?
Getting there. Sandra always knew him best, of course.
Sandra?
Oh, my wife.
Well, tell Sandra she's got some fine birds.
Oh, yeah. Sure will, Spider-Man. Thanks again. And please, keep an eye out.
Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. Why doesn't it ever feel like it?
Of course, you would get scare tactics with Spider-Punk.
All units, officers are pursuing a truck carrying an IED. Requesting officers on scene in Bloomingdale.
Ooh, cops and robbers! Can I play too? Curbside service. Bomb in that truck. Gotta get it away from civilians. Phew. Just like that movie with the bomb on the bus.
I wonder if Ben Stiller is part of the cinematic Marvel.
Aw, the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into research. Some really great people there. And Jameson.
Let's see, we got Gloria Grant, Betty Brant, Robbie Robinson, J. Jonah Jameson, and Eddie Brock.
Attention units, report received of a kidnapping. Officers needed in the area of Columbia.
Hey, we're running another piece on Jefferson Davis, and it made me wonder, how's his son Miles doing?
Not good. I've been there. The loss is all you can think about.
He needs something to do outside of school. Maybe a part-time...
I know I'm not supposed to think about this too much, but why are there so many people trying to kidnap this one man?
That's not one guy, it's multiple people.
Oh, okay. Cool. Because you just pulled the trunk off of a car and I saw the one guy, and then like 50 guys rush over to stop you from saving him. I'm like, alright.
Support your local businesses by not robbing them, please! Hey, MJ. Like I was saying, I'm worried about Miles.
He needs something to do outside of school. Maybe a part-time job?
That's not a bad idea. But it has to be the right job. Something that makes him feel useful, like what he's doing matters.
Kind of think you just described Feast.
MJ, that's perfect. I'll talk to May about it.
That's what I'm here for.
Take a shot.
Counter shot.
I called you guys a ride. I'll be the one with the flashing red and blue lights.
All units, officers are pursuing a truck carrying an IED. Report came in from near Insomniac. Over.
Fellas, come on. No turn signals? Gonna have to write you up. Here's your stuff. Damn bomb in the truck. Gotta get it out of here. Demon backup. At least they're being Earth-friendly and carpooling.
At some point, like, they just had to learn those moves from an anime, right?
You have to assume.
You have to use 2 bars of focus to beat an anime swordsman?
I mean, he's very dodgy and jumpy.
I guess you're right.
Pigeon alert! Oh, come back, little birdie! I hope nobody sees me doing this. Taking you home, buddy.
Attention units. Civilians are trapped inside their vehicles following a crash. Reported location is near Lincoln. Over.
Carl crush that pedestrian if I don't do something. Almost got it.
There's one guy shooting at you from the stairs, and there's one guy right there.
No, but I don't think these guys are part of this.
Everyone's safe. I should let fire and rescue do their job. Captain, I've got eyes on a Fisk construction site, and their equipment's covered in dust.
Just there for show?
Oh, you ran into a Fisk hideout?
Yeah, that's what I think was causing part of the problem.
Guy, chill, I'm not handling your crime today. I'm handling a different crime today. Or incident. One of the two.
Spider-Man, teach him some. Rack him.
Why are there so many construction sites that never get done in New York City?
More guys? Oh, sorry, but we're all
How did you buy all of them?
Look out! Have some of this. Here comes the thing.
Guys, slow down! Black Friday special's not till Thanksgiving!
Oh crap! Look out!
Spider-Man, that site's taken delivery of enough concrete to build 2 skyscrapers.
Wait, don't tell me. They're hiding drugs in the concrete mix.
That's my theory. We'll need probable cause to get on site to confirm it.
You'll have it.
Stay away from his gadgets!
And more. No shoving. I'll give you all personal attention.
How do you hide drugs in cement mix?
It's not actually cement, at least not most of it.
Okay. I was about to say, you're gonna have a hard time getting profit off of that one.
Reinforcements.
Not that I'm an expert or anything, but I feel like it'd be hard to get anything out of the concrete mix.
What are we supposed to do against that? Not now. I'm in an ass kicking mood. No more games. Don't even think about doing that to me.
Captain, I've got Fisk's guys and all the probable cause you need, webbed up and waiting.
Good job. Fisk thinks he can run things from inside, but he's gonna find out why long-distance relationships don't work out.
MJ's hunch was right. The place is crawling with demons. Gotta take these guys out, then have a look around.
说坏了，被你要就可以了，还是不行。让我试试。不，这是我该做的，让我来吧。
Well, at least he gets to join his friend. Oh.
Okay, that's all of them. High security lock. They use these on banks, not recycling centers. Maybe if I can find where it gets its power from.
Just overthinking it a little there.
Nah, it's alright. I'm still upset that I overcomplicated a whole thing with Dungeons and Dragons, and all I had to do was freaking push the door open.
Looks like the circuits need a little more juice.
Because I'm not wrong, right? If someone says something's in front of a door, you have to move it, right?
Uh-huh. Gotta find a junction box.
Okay, I thought I had... Oh, I had it back webs.
There.
Cool, you've just been using your regular
Looks
web.
like the circuit's still stable. Maybe there's another junction box close by. Gotcha.
How'd you even get it up?
That's it.
Up, and it froze. Oh, there we go.
Oh, man. Guns from Fisk's armory. Explosives from Fisk's construction site. Lots of high-tech equipment. Maybe later I can recycle this stuff into some weapons of my own. These must be where they're planning to attack. Wait, these are Osborn campaign offices. All the paths originate from the same address.
I guess you can use the door.
No. I feel like there's something else, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah.
Truck bombs. This is crazy.
Oh.
I've already run into a couple of those.
The demons were stealing from Fisk to go after Mayor Osborn.
Hey, did you find Lee?
No, but you were right. Lee's using this place as a front for the demons. Bomb-making, gun-running.
Oh my god.
And it looks like they're planning another attack. This time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
We must have some kind of beef with Norman Osborn.
I found an address here. I think it's their staging area. If I hurry, I might be able to stop them.
Be careful.
Yuri, it's me.
Make it quick. I'm busy getting yelled at by my boss.
Martin Lee and the demons are planning another attack, this time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
Are you sure? We've had a lot of false leads in the past week.
Trust me on this one. I'm sending you the address of a recycling center. You'll find all the evidence there.
Got it. I'll get those campaign offices evacuated. But if you're wrong about this, you're gonna help me find a new job.
Oh yeah, you know, Spider-Man's definitely the expert on finding jobs. He totally
Finding
still
stable
has all
employment.
this... Yep. Totally a luxurious apartment in New York. One made out of marble that's 300 feet in the air, apparently.
Fucking
that's
penthouse apartment.
Yep.
Stable, 401k, all the Ritz. Oh, damn.
Shipping. A lot of guys. I should try to do this quietly.
Okay.
But also with style.
How does, like, no one notice this?
Good old helping amount of mind your fucking business.
I can use that stuff I found at the
Oh, right, I
recycling
forgot, it's New York.
Nice. Love using bad guys' own weapons against them.
Love this thing, watch this.
And that, my friends, is what karmic justice looks like.
Man, corners will never be safe again. Oh, that looks like it hurts a lot. Like, imagine you're walking one day, web shoots from the ground, grabs you from the face, and then just choke slams you. How's that guy not notice his friend on the wall?
Well, whether he did or not is kind of pointless at this point.
Yes, you're right. Well, again, these masks have terrible visibility, I guess, so...
Seriously.
Nap time.
Get the snipers out of the way. Come on, go a little closer. Damn it. The other guy turned around. Hold on.
Maybe you could trip mine one of them?
I tried to, but the wrong guy noticed it. There we go.
There we go. It takes me a second.
Sleep it off. He's not out here. Better check inside. Good thing I stopped this when I did. could
You
blow
just
half
web
Manhattan
yourself
with this
on
stockpile.
accident. You step over your own trip mine and capture yourself.
They have bases all around the city. What else can I find around here? Huh. Invoice from an auto shop. Pale Horse Rides. That's one expensive tune-up. This is bigger than I thought. Looks like the demons have an army.
Oh god, these guys.
Oh, okay. Someone saw Iron Man 2. Someone saw Iron Man 2 for sure.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was definitely not this. Hey, MJ. I think I stopped the demon's attack on Osborn's campaign offices.
Did you find Lee?
No, but I found something we should look into. A place called Pale Horse Rides.
Sounds
Cameo.
familiar. I'll check it out and get back to you.
My cat is right next to the mic. I don't know if the piano went through.
Nah, it didn't.
Interesting. I wonder why Loki doesn't show up on the mic even though he's right there.
Noise canceling? I don't know.
Hear that, Loki? You're too loud for the PlayStation mic.
Copy, Silverbird. We're descending to location.
Oh god damn it.
There's another one. Safety's off.
Well, this is new.
No. This one's mine. All right. I'm executing this son of a...
Hey! That's not how we do things. Down! Down!
Code SM1.
Whoa! Before we do this, who the hell are you guys?
Code SM1. Code SM1. Holding for orders. Copy Code SM1. I have a visual. Hold for Silverbird.
Silver Sable.
Ah, yes.
Nice entrance. Solid 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Release him. He works with us.
Yuri, explanation, please?
This is Silver Sablinova, head of Sable International, a private security force. Paid for by Mayor Osborn.
Oh, the mayor has a pet army now?
Next time you get in my way, I will not be so gentle.
Go. We'll talk later. Hey, sorry about that Sable thing. I should have told you earlier, but it all happened
Well, that can only be good.
It's okay. We're still best buds.
We're not best buds.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Anyway, Sable has the mayor's ear and unchecked authority. We've searched that address you gave me, found plenty of evidence of a bomb plot, but nothing that leads back to Martin Lee.
I'm working on that. Hey, MJ.
Hey, so I dredged up some records on Martin Lee's other business holdings. He's got places all over the city.
I guess that looks like a very
Locations
handy
line up with a
skill
map I found at
for
that shipping
certain
business.
missions.
I'll check them out.
Let me know what you find in each one, and I'll work on building a case.
You got it. I'm headed to Lee's office at Feast to see if I can learn more about why he's doing this. And what he's got planned next.
Okay, say hi to May for me. Wait, you don't think she's in danger, do you?
No. Lee's only got one target on his mind. Norman Osborn.
This is Stable Control, requesting update from Bowery.
APC under fire. Repeat, we are taking fire.
Those Sable guys might be able to handle this. I can't take the chance. You probably feel ganged up on right now. Missed another call from Doc.
Peter, I wanted to make sure you're still available. I can't make it yet, but I've pulled enough strings to keep the wolves from the door a bit longer. We can get up and running. I know this new version of the project will attract investment. Massive investment. Stay ready.
Fingers triple crossed, Doc. But it was fun.
Stable units requesting status update for Little Tokyo. Outpost is under siege by demons.
The enemy of my enemy is... So are you guys terrorists or criminals? Because I can't keep it straight.
蜘蛛侠，你们能耐四根琴，阻止我们，但现在也一样。向他并击！别走了，这不像多久。
Aw, a look of appreciation on the Sable guys is all the reward I need. Or is that constipation? Another camera. Gotta be Black Cat.
Are you jealous I'm visiting my other man? I hope so. But you should know bad boys aren't my type.
Aha. Why are you doing this, Felicia? You know I'm gonna catch you.
Let's see.
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
Just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to. I should check out Lee's office. Need help with those veggies?
I learned a long time ago you're more help staying out of the kitchen than in it.
Ouch, but true.
Pete, glad to see you're okay.
Hanging in there.
May said you were at the bombing. I was praying for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it. This office is locked. How do I get in there? Quietly.
I don't feel safe
Huh. Never seen that room before.
And no one saw that, thankfully.
Hold on, gotta straighten out. Strange
I don't
back
think we
room.
can.
Suspicious.
Whoa, what the? There.
Thankfully, Peter's never crawled through the vents here before.
Lines. What needs this much power?
I understand, but the account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know when that will be.
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine. Lee's journal. A key. Wonder where the lock is.
Wilson Fisk has been arrested. I can barely believe it. The day I've planned for, dreamed of, is finally here. But for some reason I hesitate. Can I really go through with this?
Sounds conflicted.
Things will happen so quickly if I give the word. My men will claim Fisk's arms as explosives, his secrets. Will use that strength to teach Norman true pain. He'll know what it is to see the things he loves destroyed by his own hands. But achieving that end will mean giving up so much. Everything I've built here at Feast, all the good I've done, could be wiped out if my plan succeeds. My chance is finally here, yet still I hesitate. Should I turn back? A part of me wants to, but the demon is hungry, and I don't think I'm strong enough to hold it back. Dear May, very soon you'll hear stories about me.
This note is for May.
Stories claiming I'm a terrorist and a murderer. Those stories will be true. But the story we wrote together, the story of Feast, is also true.
Lee really did
I want you to know that I always believed in our mission.
She's out of danger.
It wasn't a front or a show. It was an honest expression of my heart. When you help someone, you truly do help everyone. Please don't let my failings shake your belief. You're strong, May. Strong enough to tell a new story of Feast, one unburdened by my faults. Thank you for all you've done. Martin.
Huh. The shrine in the photo is missing the picture. Some kind of puzzle lock. That seems
right.
Right
Behind a realistic picture of those people.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you gotta make. See.
Yes. Whoa. What are you hiding, Lee? Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out? Pretended to be a demon, until he became one. Lee's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift?
Sword, Peter.
This is the folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next. Creepy.
Can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, but he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
Well, that's not concerning at all. Uh-oh.
It's a burn room.
Right.
Wired to destroy evidence. One more.
Where? Oh, I see.
The police had found this. Or May. Don't want to think of what could have happened. Now, how do I get out of here?
Hello, Peter.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Lee.
Uh-oh.
I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborne rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
Ominous.
Well, that was a really tense conversation between you and Mr. Lee. I don't want to talk about it, Aunt May.
Wait!
Hey, yo, did that kid just beat up a bunch of homeless people?
This kid's almost as bad as Spider-Man.
Captain Watanabe.
Jonah, Jay,
your
just
evidence.
stay up.
Head to the Feast
Shut up,
Center in
James.
Chinatown.
What am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
MJ.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling
And, you
me
know,
something
glowing
similar about the
everything.
guy who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more. But I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah. See ya.
Dinner? What should I cook?
And with that, I think that's a good place to leave it for tonight. Because it is very late. But I hope everyone's been enjoying this, and we'll catch you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Night all.